what I want. In the meantime, do what you want. Shout out to Bryson for this album because he really did that. But we back, y'all. Let me set up the IG show. You guys, it's really very much a lot of fun if you guys tap in earlier and just join the conversation via IG. But if you watching this on the back end, I hope you are enjoying these episodes. I really, really hope y'all enjoying these episodes. It's the me time. I hope you do what you want. Whoa. Oh. It's the me time. Hope you do what you want. Can you be my leader, lady? Let's see this. Can you be my leader, lady? I don't want it to be too motherfucking bright. Yeah, that's good. Because it's too motherfucking bright. Okay, let me go. All right, y'all. We back. I need to look at my phone. Yes, I'm fine. I hope it's all what you want. Can you be my leading lady? Good fucking morning, gang. Let's get some people in here. I'm literally like, good morning. Y'all come in here with good energy. Y'all motherfucking come in here with good energy. What's up? Good morning. Y'all come in here with good motherfucking energy. I am so pissed off, first of all, because my hairstylist decides to do some kind of like just on a weird ass hiatus. So now, I look like a fucking kid. I look like a fucking kid. I look like a kid. I look like a kid. You know, this was the pop. Y'all know this was the popping style when you was in high school with the Uggs on and the sweatsuit. You feel me? That was that. I'm 28 years fucking old and don't have nobody to do my hair. So, yeah, my stylist decided to take some weird kind of hiatus and fucking move. So, yeah, I don't know. But if you knew Asia before this shit, you would know like I was a hairstylist. I was a lit ass hairstylist. Like I was a lit ass hairstylist. Right, period. With the okay, act like y'all know what was going on. But before all of this shit, I was right. So it's given very much True Religion. And that was it when we was in high school. That was mad cute when we was in high school. Good morning. But a bitch is old. I am mad old. Okay, like a bitch is old. So I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. But shout out to still having hair. That's one thing I love is like I really very much take care of my hair. So like shout out to having hair and being able to take it back. But I'm mad old. Like I'm 28 years old. I need to fucking get my hair done. But it's crazy, right? Because I knew somebody who said they don't like, yeah, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But I knew a guy that said he didn't really like natural hair being like out. So y'all know the last time I had my natural hair out, like how do y'all like black women hair? Do y'all really appreciate black women hair? I want to say that. Do people really appreciate black women hair? Because dealing with black hair, first of all, being with somebody that got nigga hair. And good morning. Oh shit, Virgo King. But dealing with a girl that wears her natural hair and has natural hair is like not the easiest thing at all. You feel me? Not the easiest thing. It's sometimes that I be wishing like I had like a real like a nigga, you feel me, that just did not mind buying my hair products. Like if anything you could ever do for a girl is buy her fucking hair products. They are like, listen, good morning. If y'all want to do something special for y'all girl and she wear her natural hair out, When she go to the beauty supply store, you know that shit. When she go to the beauty supply store, oh, you love shrinkage? That's fire. When she go to the beauty supply store, be like, yo, babe. When she ring it up, be like, yo, babe, I got this. I love how beautiful you look. I appreciate your naturalness. I know it take a lot to deal with. I know it's a lot to tame. So I'ma pay. Right. I'ma pay for your products. Stop paying for Black women hair products. Okay, this shit is not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy to deal with. So, there's a couple people in here. Let's light the blunt. Remember, y'all, this is my vegan motherfucking blunt. Good ash, good high, good smoke. Y'all let me know what I'm giving. All right. But yes, pay for a bitch hair products. Okay, for real. Pay for a girl hair products. It's hard to take. I was in the mirror like, I can't do this shit. And I think Black women should appreciate our hair more. Like, for real. I definitely think we do. You know what I'm saying? That's why girls don't be having hair half of the fucking time, because all they want to do is wear wigs and fucking. Ty, what's good, gangly? All they want to do is buy fucking, put wigs and braids and break their own fucking. That would be so vibey. He getting cat off the walking. You see what I mean? You see what the girls are saying? Buy your girl hair products, son. It's a different type of appreciation. It's like, oh shit, my man buying me something. Good morning, lovely soul. My man buying me something and it's the hair products. For sure. Yeah, man. I remember when I used to do hair, bitches used to tell me they used to come to me because of the way they seen how I took care of my hair. Very important. There's no reason why you should be letting a bitch do your hair, for real, and her hair look a mess. If you see a hairstylist and they hair look a mess, or she look like she don't tame her hair, don't go to that girl. Don't go to that girl. Y'all be letting the Africans touch y'all hair shit and be wondering why y'all be having no edges. Y'all let the rogue motherfuckers take care of your hair. They don't even fucking take care of their own hair. Right. Good Ash. And then I ain't gonna lie, some of these hairstylists be full of shit now. All of this shit about texture. Oh, I don't do black hair. If the hair too thick, you gotta charge extra. You gotta pay extra. I'm sorry. These bitches is full of shit now. Why would I pay extra for something I can't control? These girls don't be wanting to do their job. All this you gotta come with your hair straight and ready. Come with your hair. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Charging girls based on how thick their hair is and shit. The Dominicans did that shit to us when we was younger. Y'all know them bitches used to touch your hair at 25, touch your hair at 10. Bitch, if you had the little fucking, what color rollers was that? If you had the purple rollers, you ain't had no hair. Now let me stop. I'm not bugging, right? I'm not bugging. Nah. These new hairstylists, I had to get out the game when I got out the game. I had to get out of doing hair when I got out, because it's just a lot of a lot of fuckery going on. So just bitches just be wanting to make their money. But all right, y'all, let's get started. How was y'all weekend? How was y'all weekend? What niggas do this weekend? How was y'all weekend? Excuse me. Word. That's fucked up. That's mad fucked up. How was y'all weekend? How was y'all weekend? What niggas got into? Oh, that's lit. That's lit. Shit like that. How was y'all weekend? Oh shit! What the fuck is in Alaska? Yeah, they do. That's why I only go to my friend. But now this bitch talking about she moved. Like what? How you don't, bro? Bitch be killing me, son. Bitches really be killing me. My weekend was chill. Was good, gangly. What y'all did this weekend? What was lit this weekend? I ain't gonna lie, the energy feel different. I ain't really do nothing this weekend. I was chilling. I was just chilling, bobbing. Didn't really do shit at all. I think this weekend I'll probably try to do something, but I don't know. I don't really be into a lot of things that I. Oh, Harlem had a parade. I didn't even know that. That's crazy. But yeah, I don't really be getting into things that I used to get into. You feel me? I don't really get into things lit, lit. I want to travel though. I definitely want to travel. I definitely want to travel. If anything, I want to do is travel, but I ain't really get into nothing. I'll probably get into something this weekend. But I bet. Matter of fact, we should wait till 10 to set the tone, right? We should wait till 10 to set the tone. We should wait till 10 to set the tone. Should we? Should I keep chatting or like should we just start up? Because I'm fired up. I don't mind. What y'all on? Y'all want to turn up or should we wait till 10? Get the room, get a cool pace. Yeah, facts. Yo, it's crazy because I used to travel pandemic. I was outside. If you ain't take advantage of them flights, pandemic, God bless. You feel me? God bless. I was outside pandemic, so I travel. Oh yeah, all right. So y'all want? I bet. So let's get straight into it. I think I want to remix. We're not gonna go in order today. We're not gonna go in order today. I'm gonna just be saying shit based on the tone of the room. When it get heavy, I'm gonna ask something heavy. So I'm gonna set the tone right now. Do y'all feel like men and women could be friends? Do y'all feel like men and women could be friends? I have my own philosophy on how I feel. Let me know. And like really think about it. Cause I'm about to fess you niggas. I'm going fess niggas. Duh. Okay. Good morning. That was cute. Love that. Love that little. I love that. Do y'all feel like men and women could be friends? She said, actually, no. Yeah, but once she play is up. What does this even mean? What does that mean? Do y'all feel like men and women can be friends? Mm. Men and women could be friends? All right. So, do y'all in your life right now have a girl or guy friend that's just your friend? Right now in your life, do you have a guy that's just your friend? And do you have a girl that's just your friend? It depends on the person. Some women feel like sex is all they have to offer, so maintaining real relationships don't work. Whew. You going into something different. Do you right now have a man in your life that's just your friend? He said that I don't. Do you have a girl in your life right now that's just your friend? Do y'all? Mm. Mm. So it's like, all right, so I want to show y'all something. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to read it. I screenshotted this conversation, right? In the okay, so I screenshotted this conversation in like a post talking about it, right? And I was just so disgusted about like what niggas was saying. Like, could y'all see it? Hold on, I'm gonna turn off the comments real quick. Could y'all see like what they saying? What the fuck? I was just so lost. I'm like, all right. He like, what the fuck? I want to be a homeboy for, so you could reap my benefits. And I'm like, having female friends is useless because we don't benefit at all. Women get the benefits, we get nothing. I bet. This is a cop out. Look, all right, y'all. So I was like, so it made me really, really, really dead think: can men and women really be friends? Right? Because I'm like reading, and I'm like, I so bad. Fuck it. What's the benefits of niggas having a female as a friend in their life? Fuck it. Fuck it. What's the benefits of niggas having a female friend in their life? What's the benefits? Like, what y'all think the benefits are of a nigga having a female friend in his life? All right, so what's the benefits of having a nigga friend in your life? Like, what's the benefit? I don't even know what this is. Y'all can send a request too if y'all want to. Somebody just sent a request. But what's the benefits of having a nigga like a nigga friend? Somebody said no benefit. She gonna always let you know who's there for you and who's playing with you. There is none, just a friend. What are the benefits of having a female girl in your life? Okay, so what's the benefits of having a nigga friend in your life? Like all the girls that have just guy friends or have like a guy friend, what's the benefit? And then I'm gonna tell y'all what I think. I'm gonna tell y'all what I think. Cause this, I'm like, no, you're not my friend no more. If we have sex, we could be friends. Hell yeah. Mm, like I feel like this shit kind of be simple sometimes, but I have to learn that a lot of people are not like are not like me or like think like me and shit. Because I'm like, I bet right. It's mad benefits to men and women being friends with each other. There's mad benefits, but it just show you how like niggas think. Like the fact that niggas can't tell you what's the benefit of having like, and then a lot of people are saying there's no benefit. I'm like, bro, how do y'all look at females? Like, what do y'all look at as like for real? Like, so come up here then. So come up here then, man. Come up here. Not going to lie, a female friend could teach shit your mama did it about how to deal with your girl situations. Everybody could teach somebody something. It's fucking like are we dead ass right now? Men kill me. And this goes back to I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell y'all my real philosophy. I feel like niggas do not help females they're not having sex with most of the time. Like, I feel like most of the time, not all, because I literally have male friends that like, you feel me, have not gave me even a little like, you feel me? But Let me tell you how I really feel like niggas would not help a female unless they having sex with them. They would not. And it's like one of the worst kind of fucking, like, men don't help women enough, bro. And if y'all realize that we could add so much, because some women really are like gifted in what they do. And if y'all understand that y'all can invest, and some men do, I'm not gonna lie, I got a lot of opportunity. No, I got good male friends. I got a lot of opportunities off of men understanding my value more than more than sexual. But for the most part, that could be it too, the ghetto childish niggas. But for the most part, I really generally feel like men do not help women unless they having some kind of sexual favor with them. And I can't even only say it's ghetto shit, because if you think I love like white girls and professors, they be sleeping with their professor, like it's mad like finesse shit that you could do as a female sexually to get to where you need to get. But it's like we only had to adapt that. It's very much true. We very much had to like adapt that in a sense. At the end of the day, sometimes you really, 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 to me, so it's my experience, but I felt you. I have guy friends that don't like have dead ass help me with opportunities, put me on to certain things without sexual favors. But I really feel for the most part, bro, men do not help women. What does this mean? Okay. So then y'all tell me. Somebody come up here. Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Men don't mind helping women. It just come with it's just the narrative that comes with it. What that mean? Y'all come up here. Somebody come talk to me then. And it's crazy because I feel like women have adapted to that idea so much that we over sexualize ourselves. Facts. Knowing that if, bro, bro, come on, bro. A lot of bitches know how they finesse themselves to get in certain spaces. You feel me? But I'm not saying, oh, that'd be crazy. That'd be me disrespecting the friends that I have right now that don't look for no sexual favor from me. You feel me? I mean, I'd be disrespecting them, so I won't even talk like that. I'm not saying all, but it seemed like, what's up, ladies? Do y'all have male friends right now? What's up, Trey? Nah, y'all have the wrong friends, because my male friend care and always there when I needed them. Men always shoot their shot because you're beautiful, yes. But once you dub the situation and move forward, yes, I've met some men who will move funny after being rejected, and that's just not for you. So then you saying, okay, all right. So let me ask this then. Let me ask this then. I don't know who that is. Let me ask this. Okay, so let me ask this then, right? How many times more than none have you felt the first approach to you as a woman was sexually versus for your work? Because some men do respect the, you feel me, the curve and keep and like, all right, she curved me on this, but I'm still gonna fuck with her this way. Facts. But how much more often than none a male come to you sexually first? Okay. All right. This man, let me see what he got to say. Let me bring him in here. Let me bring him in here because he heavy in the comments. So let me see. He better not come on no weird shit. Don't come up here on no weird shit.
Hey, listen, I challenge any woman on here, if you got a male friend, a brother, a bestie, whatever, text them right now, tell them you want to fuck, see how they respond. And there you go. And I guarantee you 9.9 9 times out of 10, them dudes are coming right over easily. You know what I'm saying?
So what are you saying? Could females and males be friends?
What I'm saying is this. Some men could have boundaries to respect a friendship, but once they know that that's what you want, they'll totally change the course. So
women set the tone for the most part.
Yeah, the women would definitely set the tone. I get it.
I dead agree. I agree.
But a man will switch up when the woman switch up.
I dead agree.
A woman won't switch up if the man want to switch up if she's not feeling him. Feel me? Mm-hmm. You can be dead ass friends with this dude for 10 plus years, man. 10 plus. Ain't never did nothing, but the one time you slip up, he gonna be there and he gonna reap the benefits.
Ty, come up here. I'm trying to tell you. I'm letting a nigga say it. I'm letting the men say it. That's crazy. That's craziness. But that's what I'm trying to say. How much often than none was the approach sexual first? And yeah. Yeah. And that's the craziest thing, right? It made me think when I asked this topic, like, so do men really value women? Because you don't always have to come up like the approach. Let me see what Slick gotta say. Slick, not too long, because I'm gonna take your ass down. Let's see what Slick gotta say. How much often was the approach? What's up, Slick? What's good?
What's the word? Yo, I was gonna say about your original question, right? But real quick about what homie just said up here, I feel as though that's the case. There's two types of men. It's men that will like accept being a girl's friend, you feel me, and just be cool with them and like kind of like hope and pray that like one day, you know what I mean, like sure you're gonna get drunk or something, whatever, right? But most men, like once they shoot their shot, like a lot of men don't want to like accept being friend zoned, you feel me? So that's where that shit, like, you can only get friend zoned if you want to, and to get friend zoned and still have intention, like that shit is kind of corny. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like a lot of guys, like once you, like they're gonna, you know what I mean? Like they're gonna be aggressive. They're gonna let you know, like, yo, these are my, you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to, you know what I mean? I'm obviously trying to be more than friends. So.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's kind of whack. Because it's like, if you, damn, a nigga cannot be friends with an attractive female. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Nah,
that is just, that's crazy.
You can if either A, you got history with that female, like you know her, or let's say you meet her at a job, or it's like a place where you can get to know her to where you can gain respect for her other than her looks. You feel me?
Hey, Slick, let me tell you why the friend zone not that bad, bro. Let me tell you why.
Nah, that shit is corny, bro.
Nah, because let me tell you why. Because listen, I can text the bitch can text me every now and then. Look, she can text me every now and then, whatever, we can chop it up, cool, blah, blah, blah. I ain't got to take her on no dates. I ain't got to spend no money. All I got to do is wait for the perfect timing. And waiting for the perfect timing, you know what I'm saying? That's easy. You can still be doing what you want to do with the other hoes the whole fucking time. And then 6 months down the road, you know what I'm saying, the bitch slip up or this and that. It don't cost nothing, bro. When you talking about friend zone, you're not talking about like hanging out, going ha-ha, kiki every fucking day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some bitches you just keep on ice. You can just keep everybody on ice until the timing right. And you ain't got to get all hurt about the shit. Like,
nah, she's keeping you on ice. You're not keeping her on ice.
She's not keeping me on ice because I'm still doing what I want to do.
Wait, so I feel like it's two different intentions now, though. I feel like your intentions right here is just to wait around. Slick is just talking about if she don't want to be with me, I'm just not even gonna be her friend.
That's what I'm saying. Like, a friend don't mean like y'all gotta chill every day. You gotta talk on the phone every day. You ain't gotta do this. You ain't gotta do it. Now, there's a friend and there's the gay, like the man who's really the gay friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, those are two different things, right? So, like, being a friend, yo, you hit me up, I see you, blah, 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 we chop it up.
Bro, listen, this is what happens when you're a friend. When you're a friend, she gonna come tell you about other guys and shit like that. Like, I'm not trying to hear that, bro.
Why? Why?
Especially because if you like her, if you like the joint, right? If you like the joint, you're not gonna want to be like me personally. The way my personality is, I'm not gonna want to be in a second place scenario. And you know what I mean? And the only way that works is if you start off as just being friends. Like if I just meet Asia and like she got a boyfriend or something, and then like I just get to know her and she's a cool chick, whatever. That's cool. Like you can be friends.
But in the back of your mind, if she wanted to smash, you gonna do it, right?
No, but listen, if I see a girl walking down the street and I'm just shooting my shot, like yo, let me get your number, and then she shut me down, I'm not gonna be like, oh, let's just be friends then. Like I'm gonna just take it on a hop. You feel me? Like that's what I'm saying. The difference is, like does that make sense to y'all or no?
Yeah, but you're not gonna shoot your shot at some random person and then say let's be friends. Like that's kind of like uncommon. You understand? She's talking about like people you know for a while and y'all just friends. Like I'm not gonna find a random bitch I think that look good off the street and be like, hey, what's good? Oh no, all right, cool. Can we friends though? Like I ain't interested in that.
Any scenario though, like if I have intentions and I make it be known, right, and like there was no history with this person before, right, and I just shoot my shot and I get shot down, right. I'm not gonna want to like accept being a friend. Like that's gonna be weird, bro.
I think there is a case where like what Kat said, when like you know you be in workspaces and men may look at you this way, but I guess your work will speak more for itself and they'll gain respect for you and you'll be able to work. Facts. That definitely happens more often than none, but it's still that slight. There was an attraction kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's still like what I'm trying to say. It's not a bad thing though. I'm not trying to say it's a bad thing because I feel like, you know, for the most part, women like to get that reassurance that they look good too. So it's not a bad thing. But I'm saying like for men, they judge it based on attraction to me first. You feel me? But not all cases.
Everybody pheromone. Everybody.
That's not in all cases though.
By looks first. That's just natural.
I think there's spaces like you know, like different like we said, work, whatever, school, where like people's qualities can, you know, display like a person, you know what I mean? Like you see somebody's kindness, like somebody's generosity, somebody's work ethic, somebody's talents, whatever.
You could get attracted to that. Facts.
Right, and you can just be like, you can just develop.
What's up, sweetheart?
Good morning. I'm going to give you an example. Sorry to cut y'all off and everything, but I'm going to give you a perfect example. I went through this summer, okay? So I met a dude and whatnot. You know, we started basically like off of like, you know, oh, you smoke weed? Yeah, sure, dude. Yeah, I smoke weed. Let's, you know, hang out, whatever it is. Boom. He told me that he liked me, whatever the case may be, because, you know, he liked my vibe. I'm like, you know, I'm not looking for no relationship right now, but I am looking, you know, towards that, to build on that. So basically, I asked him to be friends. He didn't want that. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let's build. So you get what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want the friendship, then if we're going to be hanging out every day, we got to get to know each other and build on that. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
Later on, like a couple of weeks or whatever, basically he didn't like how I was moving or whatever the case may be. But I'm like, I don't know. How do you expect me to move with you when we barely talk? You know?
We back, you know that shit.
So,
yeah.
What's call it? He basically then asked to be friends or whatever. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to be friends with you no more. Because when I asked you to be friends, you didn't want it. You wanted to get into a so-called relationship. Then it didn't work out the way you wanted it to work out. Now you want to be friends. That's not how, you know, get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
If a female asks you to be friends at first from jump, and she's already telling you, oh, she's looking for a relationship, but she's not, you get what I'm saying? She wants to build towards it. Because not everyone can just jump into a relationship and think it's going to work.
Facts. I dead agree with her though. I feel like in certain cases, niggas would force this fake ass, emotional thing with you. But I think it'd be for the benefits of sex. Did you and him, y'all had sex?
We didn't end up having sex. Like, we had like urges basically, and never led to sex because it was just like he wanted to go far away to a hotel somewhere in another town and see all that shit. I was like, bro, we live right here. We don't got time for that.
Oh, so y'all end up not having sex?
No, yeah.
Yeah, so most of the time these niggas be more so wanting to make it romantic than anything because they just be wanting to fuck. You feel me? Like,
this nigga was talking about he's spending money taking me out and all that. I was like, you barely took me out to, you didn't take me out to no Steve Boyle. That's spending bread. You didn't take me out to like, no, we barely went anywhere. We did Wendy's and Taco Bell's. Okay.
Oh no, why he acting like that? What about if they ask you to wait for them? Who?
If they ask you to wait for them,
Who?
male or female, I take it as depending on who it is. Like, some people are true and genuine to the whole dating thing, and there's some people that are not.
All right, y'all. Y'all waiting for somebody. All right, so if somebody say to you, I'm not ready to date yet, but I feel like you may be the one for me. We have an attraction. Y'all waiting? Who trying to come up here? Yo. What's up, Trey?
I feel like when it comes down to that, it's like I'll say it's more so on the. It don't really matter about the date. It matter the person you're dealing with. Like, a lot of people don't care about fancy dates or how much they cost. It's the thought. For me, that's why you connect with the person before y'all go out on a date, so you know how to court it. You know how to court a person.
So wait, how you connect with the girls before y'all go on a date?
You gotta ask certain questions. Like, you can't just be taking them places and you don't know if they like you. You wasting your money. So
how long it take?
You gotta learn a person's love language.
Like, let me get you back. All right. Okay, so you saying before you have to connect with the person. So like, what you do to connect with somebody before you realize you wait? How long?
Say that one more time.
How long you wait when you meet a girl? How long it take you to take on a date?
How long it take? It could take a week.
A week.
Maybe a couple days. It depends. Certain people, it take them a little longer to open up.
Fine.
Feel me? But it shouldn't take that long. If it's taking that long, you might as well leave that person alone.
Do you know how many females get rejected by males and they're still friends with that male person? They don't get
but it's different though. You know why?
No, it's not different.
As men, we go into stuff with different intentions. Like, we not going like. Initially, I'm not gonna really talk to a female if I don't like them. Like, I'm not going in no conversation. I'm really a quiet person, so I'm not gonna say nothing unless I really like that person or trying to see what they on or whatever. Or sometimes it be a unique situation. Like, if I'm working with somebody that's at my job or something, I might develop a friendship with them before anything. For me, it's like a place and time type of thing. Like, if we at a club or something, I'm trying to bag you. Want to be your friend? Like, that's not the right setting.
Wait, hold on.
That's what it be.
So you meet a girl at the club. You can't be her friend because you met her at the club?
No, I'm just saying initially we're not thinking that off rip. I'm not saying it can't happen, but initially that's why we even do it.
And that's what's
all right, so girls at the club give. Oh my God.
But listen though, I done been in positions where I done tried to talk to somebody and they curve and we friends. I'm not saying it can't happen, but on the initial reason why we even speaking or why I even talk to you is because I like you.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's all I was trying to say. Most men, there is an attraction before anything. That's what I was trying to say.
In a certain setting, that go a different way. You feel me? Like, if I'm at work and she a coworker, we might actually be friends.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I might go with a friend mentality. It depends on the setting.
Right.
Feel me? Not at no club or no outlet like that. Nigga trying to bag.
Right.
Nigga not.
Right. All right. Let me go to the next topic. I'm gonna get y'all back. If y'all want to tap in on this, y'all can send a request. All right. So yeah, for the most part, that's how I feel. Like it's not always, because that'll be me disrespecting the guys that really are just my friends. Like hell no. Some people just respect you off rip off of what you do before anything else. And that's what I'm trying to prove is like y'all need to study the type of girls they are before y'all get an attraction. Like it's not that serious. Some girls are really way better to work with. You feel me? And vice versa. You feel me? Their attraction to you sparks their interest first. I mean, I don't know. Is that natural? Cause I don't be wanting to judge the niggas, and that could be something natural. Cause I'm like, bitch, why you gotta like every girl that look good? You don't gotta like every girl that look good, but I don't know if I don't know. That's normal for y'all niggas. Like, you feel me? You see a pretty girl, it automatically like, I don't know. Could y'all like control it? I don't know. What's up, LB? All right, so on to the next one. Y'all think men know their worth? Y'all think men know their worth? Can't help it. It's giving weak. These dudes be too available and ready, willing and able to, with no care, and it's nasty. Okay. It seems like it's always physicalities first. Yeah, man. I could be a dirty ass bitch. That's why relationships don't work. Fake fairy tales, and no one ever learns from their past mistakes. That's a good one. I like ugly girls. Okay. But have a conversation with them and see their mindset. It will change your mind. Exactly. But anyways, do y'all feel like men know their worth? So I thought it is hard, right? I thought it is hard, and I'm like, do I feel like men know their worth? No, but maybe not for the reasons that y'all may think. Oh, I don't like these girls that be on fake pages. Cause yeah, come on your real page and talk that shit. I want to see you talk that shit on your real page. She's saying some shit though. I don't like the girls that be on the fake pages. Nah, me don't know they worth. They be doing who and whatever. So he's saying they don't know they worth. Nah, I didn't talk about that yet. I didn't talk about that yet. I don't think men know their worth. Mm-mm. I don't. Whatever you produce in life is your worth. What? No, I do not think niggas know their worth. I don't. No, y'all don't. And it's like the saddest thing I could ever witness. Nah, niggas be getting played, bro. Not all. No. Not all. Yes. We're not talking about the women though. I'm only talking about men. Niggas. But the crazy part is I don't feel like it's not about for me. So my opinion, it's not about not knowing their worth in regards to women though. It's like I had to learn that some niggas, hold on, Trey. I had to learn that like you can't say a man don't know his worth if he enjoys whatever treatment he's getting. You feel me? So we can't really say that. You feel me? Before I used to be like, niggas don't know their worth. They'll let bitches do whatever to them. They're da-da-da-da. But you can't really measure that to worth if that's what he likes. He just like low worth shit. Dudes be thinking because a trick go crazy over them, they worth something. No, you fool. That's not your worth. Who is that? The men that don't know their worth is their mother. It's on their mother. Men that don't know their worth, it starts with their mothers. But yeah, I don't think they don't know they worth based on the bitches they choose and shit. Like, I ain't gonna say that because some men, for real, if some men like, let's say, big women that wear head ties and good morning and whatever, if that's what they like, we can't say they don't know they worth. Whatever. But they settle for whack jobs, settle for whack women, they settle for everything that come easy. Oh, LB is speaking that shit. I think niggas do not know their worth because they're lazy. First of all, I agree. But I think for real, niggas don't know their worth because they are so stuck on seeming as something to their friends. I think the reason why you see certain friend male groups are like the same is because of whatever that like whatever's popular within that group. Like there's so much like appeasing to each other when it's like that nigga's a piece of shit. He don't do this. That nigga's a piece of shit. He do this. That nigga's a piece of shit. So why are you trying to look of such to your friends? And I'm trying to I had to think hard, bro. I had to think real hard because I'm like, you cannot say a nigga don't know his worth if he likes whatever treatment he's getting. Because before I used to be like, you don't know your worth. You don't know what's a good bitch. Nah, if that man likes what he like, that is his worth. But you niggas don't know your worth when it comes to whatever fake ass kind of like persona y'all try to give to the public. Yup, right. They want the public eye so bad. They want to be in a spotlight and be the next Johnson, then be who is that? Mind you, they friends doing bro. It's like I had to literally like, so nobody's gonna help each other. Like, so nobody's gonna tell each other, like, bro, that don't sound right. Like, bro, that's not what you should deal with. Bro, that's not good. Like, bro, like nobody's gonna be the leader. Everybody just gonna try to like appease to each other. I'm like, well, this is why niggas don't know they worth. All they see is the same shit. How they know what's worthy? They don't even know what the fuck is worthy. They're surrounded by the same shit. Okay. All right. I'm gonna let the niggas talk now. Cause I can't talk for men. They be eating up the next dude trying to be like them. Like, bro, why you being a good man, educated and level up? Why is it that bad? Why is that so bad? Fake Page got a point.
Asian, I ain't gonna lie.
Fake Page got a point.
Example of this, like,
okay.
My go-to person, as far as like friends, is my cousin Beans. He gonna tell me the straight God honest truth, whether I like it or not.
Right.
Like I always consult with him before I do a lot of shit.
Right.
Like in life, period.
Right.
Because he a person that I'm gonna trust his judgment with. A lot of
people
be having that.
No. They don't have good examples. Like, if you go to your man's and you vent to your man's about something, and he's telling you to do the same exact thing that you're doing now, and there's no type of, like, add to it. Of course.
And not only that, look, you got niggas that, as far as men dealing with certain type of women they probably shouldn't be dealing with. And one of my first signs is, like, it's like, I mean, it comes down to like how a person deal with me. Like you make me like somewhat of a priority. I'm gonna deal with you a certain way. If you're not, I feel like you pushing me out to the side a little bit, you're gonna go in the barrel with the rest of everybody else.
Facts.
You're not gonna be paying attention.
Facts.
Like, it's a certain attention level that you're supposed to have. Like nobody never too busy. Like you just ain't a priority. Like that's, I'm a firm believer in that. That's the earliest sign you could catch that you should be or shouldn't be dealing with somebody.
Right. It's a lot more yes men than anything else. It's like you have to if it's like it's so sad, right? Because I feel like for men, if you don't have father figures for the most part, you go to the streets, right?
Not necessarily because I ain't really had no father figure, and I ain't really was no street nigga.
I wouldn't even say street nigga. I just think that where did you find that brotherhood in school? Like, where did you find that brotherhood?
Like it just comes from, like, I ain't gonna lie, my mom just like a nigga for real. So that shit kind of like, I was raised a certain way already off rip, even with just having one parent. Like, that shit don't stop nothing. It's more like the rest of your family as your supporting cast. Like, it depends on everybody else. If you don't got the 2-parent household or the one parent you can depend on, you might have to lean on your other family members that you got. Mm-hmm. I had a good supporting family, so certain shit was a certain way for me. I learned shit a certain way. I learned how to, like, read people's character before anything. Before any of this, a person, money, or that or third, that shit don't matter. I look at character.
Right. Yeah, I don't know why niggas appease to their friends so much.
You could be the baddest joint in the world. If your character trash, you ugly.
Yeah, but you even see it in the industry though. Like, what's popular to do to women, what type of women you should get is like, it's mad just follow me type of men. Like, it's really a lot of follow me. They want to seem like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to seem like the lifestyle that these rappers live. A lot of these niggas want to seem like it's too much follow me shit going on. Y'all don't know y'all worth. Y'all don't know y'all worth.
You're going to get more love for being yourself than anything. You're going to stand out more than anything by being yourself every day. Like, I ain't never walked in no room and tried to be no other nigga. Like, I've always been me. This is probably one of the reasons why most people really fuck with me for real. Because I'm me always. I'm never going to pretend to be nothing that I'm not.
Facts. All right, Trey.
It's a self-care thing for real.
Yeah, it is a self-care thing.
You could come from wherever. You could come from whatever situation. It's all on how you build your own character. Like, you could come from a bad family. You could come from people that you never could depend on for anything. And still be one of the greatest people.
Yes, LB. He said some shit just now. Being yourself is no longer popular, and that's the problem. Let me touch on that right now, too. All right, Trey. Let me get you down. So, I think that is something like, why, I'm lying. Nice about it. I'm trying to be nice. Like, I told myself I have to learn how to, be able to communicate better. But I'm trying, so I'm going to try to be nice. This dick riding wave got to stop. Like, this dick riding wave got to stop. Like, motherfuckers are really study and see what work and like mimic everything, bro. Like, individuality sells, my nigga. We need people to be themselves more. We need your talent. We need your brain. We need you to just be the fuck who you are. This dick riding wave grips my gears. Like, and this is what I was trying to tell y'all, like, when I was saying men don't know their worth, and women as well too, but I was talking about the men because it's not really about the situations they're in. It's about what they think really in their mind is it, based on other motherfucking people. It's like beyond what they choose in it for their life, because motherfuckers going to choose however they want their life to be. It's what they really normalize to be right. And it's like this cheating wave. Like, let's talk about, I'm not going to get too much in that. It's like the cheating wave, the quick money wave, like looking like you of this, that, and the... Bro, y'all are unhappy. Y'all are fucking depressed. Doing things that y'all don't even feel to yourselves is right. Motherfuckers is fighting themselves. This is why people are so fucking depressed. This dick riding wave, son... I don't know, bro. I don't know. And I don't know what's going to make people get it. Like, be yourself. And then this goes back to people not even knowing themselves. This is why people mimic people so much, because they don't even know themselves. Motherfuckers don't take time to know themselves. All the bitches I got problems with dick ride me, bro. And I'm like, bro, if you wanted to just be my friend, say that, son. Be your fucking self, son. Bitches be hating me because I'm myself. How you mad? That's why all my friends, they gotta be strong bitches. You feel me? But we're not talking about the girls. We talking about the guys. Niggas are really, really amp they niggas up on dumb shit, bro. Who got a fucking brain? Who gonna say that don't make sense? And niggas be knowing shit don't make sense and still do it. Like, nah, I don't think that makes sense, but that's my man, so I trust him. Nigga! I don't know what it's gonna take for you niggas, son. Facts. But what y'all saying? I see y'all having full conversations. They so-called bro before whole wave is crazy. Oh my God. Whatever. You know what? I told myself I'm gonna stop making it about bitches and niggas. I lost a lot of friends, being honest. Cause you start putting pressure on people. It's like the whole friend thing. Fuck relationship. It's like people have this idea of what they think a friendship should be instead of just naturally flowing with how each other is, bro. We gotta learn each other, bro. And it's like a lot of shit is fucked up. Hold your friends accountable when they on their bullshit, period. Facts. You gotta, like, we gotta teach each other shit, bro. Like, this dick riding wave gotta stop, bro. Like, and it's like, this dick riding wave gotta stop. And it's crazy because I'm so attracted to people being themselves. You will find me with a nigga that you probably would never even have thought I'd have been with, bro. Just off of the image. Alright, send a request. Bro, I would fuck with a weirdo so to be himself, bro. If that's what my man do, that's just him. What's good, gangly? We about to get to another topic. Y'all stay right there. I would be with a lame nigga. Not lame. Sorry. I'm lying. Scratch. I didn't say lame. A nigga that knows himself. Go ahead. And then we're going to move on to the next topic. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say, a lot of people lose friends when they actually call them the bullshit. Like, for example, say I have a homeboy, and he's been with a girl for at least 8 years. And she's been legitimately loyal. Then I would expect that it wouldn't be considered sticking. It would just be me looking after him for the fact that I know that you have a good woman. How would you mess that up? But a lot of people tend to, I don't know, they feel like just because they're trying to do something slick, that their man should be. My bad, I'm not working.
It's all right. So I have a question. Do niggas tell their friends when they doing bad?
To answer that real quick, to be honest, I only had one homeboy for real that we were cool with each other. And he took it lightly, like he understood. But a lot of people won't like that shit because they feel like, oh, you're telling on me or this bad. And then consider snitching, even though you know for sure that's a good woman. Or even vice versa. Girls do the same thing to guys.
I don't even want to comment on you and Diddy, because is it the blonde leading the blonde at this time? Or did he stop his shenanigans? God. Cause niggas just be crazy. But yeah, man. All right, let's go to the next one. So for the most part, I think niggas, I think if women start I think we gotta also, I'm gonna come softer, y'all. I think we gotta also allow men to be themselves. Are we too judgmental? Because I think men think that there's one way to get this one type of girl, and that's why they follow the trend. They think if they do it this way, because all the other niggas are getting these type of girls, so if I do it this way, I'm going to get the girl. And I also want to say, hey, congrats on your new house. That should look mad good. But I think if women, because niggas just be thinking like, the good guy do win. No, not true. You saying I'm not saying it's true? All right, so talk to me then. The good guys do win. That ain't an excuse. All right. That ain't no excuse, because when you meet the man, he was already portraying an image that's not theirs. Who? You welcome. That's crazy you say that. That's crazy you say that. So are you like, niggas lie to themselves way beforehand? There's nothing you could do. You can only go based off that image that they portrayed. And that's why they be so depressed, because they got to keep up with that. I don't judge no men. We're not going to be men. All right. LB coming up here. Oh, all right. They fucking with what LB saying. All right. Here you go.
Yo, good morning, real quick.
What's good?
It ain't really too much a female going through. You know how many times you meet a nigga, a female, meet a nigga on Instagram or social media or whatever, everything look healthy, he got on somebody else's jewelry, got on somebody else's shirt, got on somebody else's jeans, tell a nigga take you on a date. I've been talking 2 months, he can't take you on a date. When he finally do take you on a date, he want to go to Applebee's. When you see him, he got on some old, dirty, dusty shit, no money on him, fucked up. Nah, nigga, he was already portraying an image that is not there. He was already trying to, you know what? I think this is how I gotta get a bitch. So you know what? Let me go wash my man clothes real quick. Let me go take these pictures because this is what these women want to see. Nah, nigga, if she gonna fuck with you, she gonna fuck with you for who you are. She gonna fuck with you if you ain't got a hot the kitchen or a window to throw it out of. She gonna fuck with you if you ain't got a fucking teacher. Fuck with you in a mirror. She gonna put you if you got a coat in the winter. That shit ain't no excuse.
And that's what I'm trying to say. Niggas didn't understand. Like, listen, niggas don't know their value, not because of the bitches they choose, because of how they trying to portray themselves to their niggas. And they think this is the type of way they gotta be to be able to get the girl they want, or I don't know what's going on, son. I don't know what's going on. Y'all niggas gotta be y'all gotta be yourselves.
Niggas eat up the wrong shit. Niggas going to follow a nigga who's getting to it, got a job, going to do something constructive. You know what? I see my man, he's scamming. This, that, and the third. Let me see if I can go pop a check. Now you get caught, you want to tell. Everything ain't for everybody, nigga.
Then Ty said, but she gonna cheat with a nigga that got a marry though. What you think about that? Ty, come up here.
Please, shut my boy.
Please,
what you think? What's up, Diddy?
These bitches is at 3X or all this stuff. Yeah, I'm seeing bitches in the car. But these bitches is blind. That's all these bitches like. They like the niggas before advertising and all that. Until they feel like, oh shit. These bitches is a bunch of big eaters.
If that profile pic look crazy, that profile pic look nasty.
So y'all bitches better stop fronting them comments.
But that's still on you as a man.
That's still on you. This is who you attracting by portraying this fake ass image.
That same fake it to make it is true. Fake it to make it true. And these bitches love that shit. Oh, this nigga got a little bit of, he got a little bit of clout too? Oh, okay, I'm giving him some pussy.
So, but I agree with LB though. Why do you have to fake that though to get that type of girl, bro? It don't never work out.
She only there because of one thing. She's over there because she thinks you can do something for her. She don't know you can barely do for yourself.
That's a fact, yo, bro. Females are opportunists, bro. Like they always gonna go for what they see first, and then afterwards they gonna see if they want to go do it. Just off the eye, what they see. That's what they.
So everybody out here finessing each other, basically. What's up, Grimy?
It's not like they not up on it, bro.
Oh, I'm telling y'all, this dating shit out here, especially in New York, is getting nasty.
Y'all could call it materialistic. Females just call it materialistic, but y'all don't want a nigga that's walking around looking like a bum. But you know what? But then again, you got real bitches. I respect the bitch that'll take that bum and level that bum up. Nah, but then again,
nah, y'all losing me now. Hold on, y'all moving into lanes I ain't agreeing with. A nigga gotta grind on his own. No, ma'am. A nigga gotta grind on his own. I do not agree with that, LB. I don't agree with that.
You got men that don't have nobody pushing them. So when they get that one woman that's gonna push them, that's gonna make them do something, sometimes you need that extra. Hey, go do that. Y'all gonna be tight.
Yeah, he went too far with that one. Nah. That nigga is going to leave her. Because don't ever level a bum up. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now.
That got a bag.
No.
That want a nigga on her level. So yeah, it's not her fault that she's very selective, that she want a nigga circus. She don't want a leech. She don't want a bum nigga. She want a nigga that's on her level. Whatever she could do, he could do.
He should be able to do.
And she going shit on a nigga just for level him up. She going shit on a nigga. But some of these bitches, man.
Niggas leave bitches that level them up first. Let me tell y'all something. Do not stay down with a nigga, because whatever you dealt with when you stayed down, when he level up, he's not going to respect that. Rightfully so, though. Rightfully so.
Mentally, it's no problem with letting a girl teach you certain things.
Absolutely.
Financially, or her just building you up as if she your mom's or some shit. Hell no, bro. Like, no, I just feel like how you just put it. I just feel like in this generation, we all should be stable, come on at the table with the same thing. You know what I mean? Vice versa. Like, all right, if you don't have a car, I got your gas money. If we go out 2-3 days, you should be able to pay the other days. You understand? Shit like that. We won't, listen, ain't time for that shit.
Equity and compatibility. I agree. This is the problem. This is why niggas fake it so much, because they try to jump the line. Nigga, you can't do that. Stay down and fuck with the bitches that's at that level. When you level up, then you come trying to get like, nah, all this faking it till you making shit is wild.
The niggas don't want to fuck with bitches in a level. Man, a lot of these niggas will be fucked with. A lot of these niggas and bitches will be fucking with poopas. A lot of these bitches and niggas be fucking with poopas. It's like that same way they say niggas that have champagne taste with beer money. Yeah, niggas be settling, bro. Niggas be settling. I mean, like, so it's like niggas be settling. Listen, you want a bad bitch, you gotta know a bad bitch course. You want a nigga with money, you got a nigga know a nigga with money wants support. He needs support, and you know he need a bitch that.
All right, so let's get into the topic. We got the men up here and the toxic ones too, chill. So Chopper told his bitch and what's his name in NLE Chopper? What's his name? He told his bitch, right, that he believes in a polygamous lifestyle, right? He told from jump, like, yo, if we fuck with each other, I'ma cheat. Like, I want to cheat in peace, right? She agrees to it. They have a whole baby. They went for a whole year, right? I bet. She comes to, I guess, wanting to change him. He break up with her. Should niggas be allowed one at a time? I'ma shut up. I'ma let y'all go crazy. Wait. We gotta do one at a time. Should niggas be allowed to cheat in peace? And do y'all agree with him? Go ahead. I'ma shut up.
Number one, I personally feel like if a female, if I'm in a relationship with a female and the female don't got a pocket picture and I'm the one who's paying all the bills and doing, yes, I should be able to cheat in peace. But if you're on my level, then no, I don't think I should be able to cheat and shit like that. But if I'm paying all the bills and all that, yeah. But let me according to the situation, bro, if he explained to her what she did, he already said he explained to her, said she was with it, bro. And he's 19. It's no way you trying to tie down a 19-year-old, bro. Because at 19, I wasn't trying to be cuffed to nobody. I ain't gonna cap. I wasn't trying to be cuffed to the whole body. Like, and if I was cuffed, I'm still gonna do my own thing.
If you paying all the bills and you doing all this other shit, but you ain't tell her ahead of time, you think it's still safe for you to cheat? The difference with him is he didn't let her know what it was.
Exactly, facts. He let her know what it was.
I'm going to take care of home. I'm going to make sure you're straight, and I'm going to do these other women.
But Fleet, can we agree that females should be able to tell off a nigga action, what type of how he moving and all that, or females just be naive and dump to this shit? Oh no, he's not going to be naive.
Exactly. You know why? Because she could change.
Naive and gullible.
And she think, well, you know what? A year later, we got a child now. Maybe I could swindle him up a little bit. No,
what the fuck does a child do? What the fuck does a child do?
You don't know that.
They don't be knowing until it's too late.
That's not what she thought.
They don't be knowing until it's too late.
All right, so can I tell you how I feel?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
First of all, he full of shit.
Exactly. He's 19.
He's full of shit. I'm going to tell y'all why he full of shit. He's one of these Grand Rising full of shit niggas. I'm going to tell you how he right and wrong. He's one of these he remind me of a Kevin Gates. I don't like those men. No, and I'm going to tell y'all why I don't like those men. Because they use their weird ass like desires and what they want to do behind spirituality. The nigga said, y'all spiritual people know I just want to be a free spirit. Brother, no. That don't got nothing to do with no spirituality. Bitch, you're 19. You just want to fuck. That is manipulation. That's man manipulating. Like he's trying to use.
Guess what though? Son is a millionaire. Shorty gonna go by his rules. He's a millionaire. Shorty gonna go by his rules regardless.
I'm sorry to say, but money determines a lot. Especially if a nigga's taking. I'm sorry to say, if a nigga's taking care of you and you not bringing nothing to the table, the only thing you ain't got no. Listen, your opinion doesn't matter. I'm sorry to say, it might sound ignorant, but your opinion doesn't matter. Just shut the fuck up and just go with the ride.
No, that's not what you do. You don't shut the fuck up and go with the ride. I think the problem is like people are, and this goes back to this weird ass culture that y'all trying to like make real. Let me ask y'all for real. I'm gonna ask men for real. And y'all up here, I'm gonna keep it a buck. How much of y'all really want a lifestyle with multiple wives? Be honest.
I'm African, so that's in our blood.
I'm not asking like, hey, how much of y'all in y'all real life right now, multiple wives? Niggas don't really want multiple wives. They just want to fuck on bitches. So it's like niggas be using this weird ass spiritual poly. Most men do not want multiple wives. They just want to be able to fuck on women. So now the other part of me respect him. And I respect him OD because he could have fucked her up more mentally. You feel me? Like he seen mentally what it was doing to her, because ultimately, I'm sure she was complaining and not agreeing. So I felt to him when he like, yo, bro, I told you about this. You didn't want to do, you don't want to be okay with it, so I'm gonna leave you alone. Like I respect a man like that than forcing her into something that she don't want. Because in all reality, she would have never walked away. Let's keep it a buck. She would have stayed because like LB said, she would have thought she could change him. And she can't. What they saying?
It's a good topic. That is about the rich people, about the people with the money. All right, but let's talk about the bitches let's snap back to the real world. How about the bitches that know that niggas got bitches but still want to fuck the nigga? Because bitches on this live and this world Instagram, they doing that. They know a nigga got a bitch, but they still want to fuck with.
What's up with that?
Those the bird brands.
And yeah, let me take y'all down. Y'all come down. That's heavy. Let's talk about this. What's up with the culture? And I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I used to get into that shit. Until I just realized, and that's why a lot of the thinking be bottom of the barrel shit, bro. What's up with women knowing a nigga got a bitch and still fucking with him. And I'm gonna tell y'all, for me, for the most part, at the time, my mentality was, bitches ain't give a fuck. They fucked my man, so I don't give a fuck. But my first experience was horrible. So after that first experience, I said, I don't want niggas that got too much bitches, and I don't want a nigga that got a girl. I like that. 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 Because I was vengeful. Facts. My first situation when I got into that, I was like, bitches didn't give a fuck about me. And at the time, his bitch knew, like, she that situation was weird. But when I seen the effect, and I'm like, bro, I don't fuck with no nigga that seem like he got too much bitches. I don't fuck with no nigga that got a girlfriend. It's the girlfriend shit. It's the girlfriend shit that be killing me, son. I need to hear, what's up? The girls don't care. It's sad. They float and boast about it. And it be just because I help you cheat don't mean I accept it when it's me. They do it because their first love is toxic love. I agree with that. The girls think they're going to get catered to or treated like the main chick. That sounds so dumb. What are you talking about? There's no difference between main chick, side chick, third chick. Let's stop this now. Because that's how these women are now starting to be on some shit where they like, at least I'm the main. At least he come home to me. You, at least he come home to me, bitches. You, at least he come home to me, bitches. There's no difference between a main chick, a side chick, a third chick, and a fourth chick. Because like he said, that fourth chick clearly is bottom of the barrel, and only thing she's going to accept is hookah and drink, and I can't believe my nigga is actually fucking with a bitch that's okay with that. The second chick probably just want to do steak and lobster and some money here and there, and I can't believe my nigga is actually doing that. The main chick just want to be the bitch at home, getting taken care of, house paid for, this, that, and the fourth paid for, and I can't believe my nigga's doing that for somebody. And then it's probably our dumbasses, or I'm part of. Listen, I don't know where I'm at. Let me keep it. I'm not judging nobody. I don't know where I'm ever at. I don't have a nigga now. I'm just talking hypothetically. But then it may be my dumbass thinking all of that is not going on. Or I do know all of that's going on, and I don't give a fuck. I'm benefiting however I benefit too. And that's stupid as fuck. So, or reality, who benefit? And in or reality, who benefit? Bro, these niggas is out of control because you bitches accepting it, bro. These niggas are out of control because women accept it. At least he paying my rent. Yo, the thought of my nigga sticking his dick in another girl. Bro. That's it? DM me. That's it? That's all the girls want? The girls just want a title? That's it. They should be a title as a main chick or side chick. When are we going to wake up and think, damn, I'm really hurting someone I love? Right. The nigga is having it his way. Absolutely. That's personal to think a woman not benefiting because she just want hookah or one just getting her rent paid. That's what they want. That is it to you. I just said that. What you mean? I literally just said that. I said they are benefiting, but in all reality, overall, he benefits. That's why I said I don't count those women out, because at the end of the day, girls be thinking they more than the other girl. She's all right with that. If a girl just want hookah and drinks from you and just want to fuck you, what makes her less? That don't make nobody no different, because she doing that with other people. That's the difference. The bitch at home is the one that's the idiot. But I ain't going, all right, y'all, I'm going to leave that alone. I ain't going to do that. I ain't going to do that. Because we all idiots. We be allowing niggas to do whatever. But I ain't going to do that. I ain't going to do that. Who am I? I ain't going to do that. But it really started with us, bro. Do it. That's not true. So it's not about what he doing, it's about how he do it. Let's talk. All right, let's do it. We're gonna get into that. I like where Blair's going with this. Oh, niggas is absolutely disgusting and they need help. No, niggas are absolutely disgusting and they need help. Like, they need help. But, so you trying to say, if a nigga's cheating properly, and he's taking care of home, it's no different than a nigga that's well, no, there's a big difference if a nigga is sloppy. When the man is, Blair, you gotta come up here, man. Yeah, here she go. All right.
Good morning.
Hey, morning.
Hi.
All right, girl. Let's hear this.
What I'm saying is not saying that I condone it and that I hate that it's okay. But I'm saying having male friends, it's not what you do, it's always how you do it. So there are females that stick around because the nigga is putting the bills and doing X, Y, and Z, and they know their man is cheating. There's those category of females, and there's a category of females that they're oblivious. They don't see it. If I'm a boss-ass bitch and I'm busy, my nigga's playing internet games all day. I'm not on the internet. I don't know what he's doing on the internet. You understand what I'm saying? If he come home every night and everything is everything, I don't see what's going the fuck on. You understand what I'm saying? So if he's doing anything, it's not known to a certain female. You understand what I'm saying? I
swear to God, women know. We can't do that. Don't do that, Blair.
Listen.
Don't do that, Blair.
I always know, right? Listen, I feel like you know, but at the same time, sometimes there be females that they can't even put their finger on it. They have no proof. These niggas is doing it so well that until a woman really feels like, all right, it is what it is, and they leave. A real woman is gonna leave. A woman that's not, in tune with herself, she's going to stay. So it's just when they do it. You understand what I'm saying? The ones that fall victim to it, they stay, and the ones that know they work, they leave. But like you said, we live in a world where 9 out of 10, you got these girls that's not even busy enough. You checking for a nigga cheating. You looking for a nigga cheating. You over here.
So that's my question. All right. So wait. Before you start blacking, Blair, if a nigga is taking care of things, do you think it's outrageous for a girl to go looking for a nigga to be cheating?
Once I start looking for a nigga to be cheating, I'm out. Because if my relationship is good, what the fuck am I looking for? Whether he's paying the bills or not. 9 out of 10, the world we live in, you gotta be bringing something to the table because you'll be a fool. First thing first, a nigga can meet a bitch in a coffee shop and fall in love with her. That could be the love of his life. You could have just been a bitch for the time being. Anything is possible. Anything can happen. We wear masks outside. It's the whole fucking pandemic. The world was rich and now the world is broke. What are you scared of? You shouldn't be scared to leave. You shouldn't be scared to move on. Like, you should be living your fucking best life and doing what you want to do, how you want to do, when you want to do it. You can only be mad at yourself.
Did he come up here? What you mean? Oh, you could be only mad at yourself. All right, get into that. Why you say that?
Because my thing is this, right? You can leave. Point blank, period. If I feel like this nigga's not doing X, Y, and Z, I'm out. Because it's the woman. It's the woman, it's the guy. You know, some guys be scared to lose a girl. And some guys, you got to show a nigga you feeling to leave for a nigga to really feel it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we always make somebody better for somebody else. Because the one that's not, they're not going to let get away, they're going to do right for them. You're never going to change a man, but a man is going to change himself for the bitch you want to be with. When you're not that girl, you're just not that girl. You're not that girl.
Give it up. Stop allowing y'all men to cheat. You're not that girl.
And another thing is this, right? This is the thing. It's good pussy out there. This is what they head on shoulders. It don't matter. It's a whole fucking recipe. You understand what I'm saying? It's different ingredients. It's mad bitches with good pussy. Your pussy might be good and you might be able to have this.
Compatibility. She talking that shit. Compatibility. My pussy ain't like every. You not gonna like every bitch pussy if you only like my pussy. That's why I can't take that cheating shit. Cause how y'all just.
So pussy is all about pussy. Bitches be having good pussy and thick ass attitude.
No, she's saying that it's not all about good pussy. That there's like every pussy is not the same. It's different ingredients. Facts.
This is what I'm saying. So your
Facts.
pussy is good, right? But that don't mean nothing. Your attitude, your breath, your teeth. A nigga might not like your teeth. It could be something about your nigga don't like. No matter. Everything is not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. You can't live your life based on how good your fucking pussy is. You gotta have a brain. You gotta have your own money. It's not shit that you gotta do. It's gonna get you to the niggas that being for pussy will give you a couple of dollars, but that's nothing. You might as well sell pussy for a lot.
That's why I said ain't no difference between side chick, main chick, third chick. Ain't no motherfucking difference, bro. Oh, let him talk. Go ahead, King. What's your name, sir?
My name is Zeus. But listen, here's the problem. Your pussy by itself never satisfy a man's insatiable urge for sex. Men seek variety. Men want unlimited sexuality with as many women as possible. There are a lot of biological reinforcements to support that. Women seek a quality man, right? They want unlimited security and one quality man. We're searching for two different things.
So, but you talking too fast. Hold on. It's a lot going on right now. Let's stick to one thing you talking about, because you saying a lot right now. So say it again.
You're talking too fast and too popular.
No, he not. No, he's not. Not too. Shut up. Did he? Right? Did he?
No one can never satisfy sexual urge for sex.
Say that again, sir. We can't hear you. Talking to the mic. He said some shit just now. I hope y'all heard that. You heard what he said, right?
Yeah,
I heard. He gotta say it again. He said some shit just now. And that matters. That matters based on the choice of a man you choose. Yo, stupid. No. Morning coffee ain't about that. But go ahead, sir. Say that again. Yeah, he's nice with his words.
I said, your pussy by itself would never satisfy a man's insatiable urge for sex. It's not possible. So the problem is, you think your pussy. Every girl said they got good pussy. Right? That's an abundance now. Here's the thing: you are all searching for the same avatar of man. So since you're all searching for the same kind of man, guess what? You've given him the leverage. It's called supply and demand. The man you're all searching for, 6-figure, 7-figure, got his shit together, a leader, masculine, provider, charismatic, confident, sexy, all these things. Well, since he's short in supply, he's high in demand. So you're gonna have to share him. You're not gonna get him to yourself. Men are only as faithful as their options. So if a man has the option of cheating, he's gonna cheat on you. That's just an uncomfortable reality. You want a faithful man, date a man of lower socioeconomic status. That's the best chance you'll get. Even he may cheat on you because men are inclined. Wait, hold on. Even he may cheat on you because he's inclined to want variety. Men seek variety. Men seek quantity, women seek quality. We're looking for two different things.
I literally totally disagree.
Your biological mating strategy is this. Biological, it's not even my opinion. Your biological mating strategy is.
These are Grand Rising niggas.
Unlimited security with a quality man. That's what you're searching for, right? You're biologically designed to look for one man to provide unlimited security for your children, right? Men are seeking unlimited sexuality with as many women as possible. We're designed for it. That's the difference.
Okay, so what you're saying is that if we want, he reminds me of the Captain Sanders
He is talking bad bullshit.
So if you want,
what's bullshit?
I'm gonna tell you.
Listen. So listen, because what you just stated, certain women don't want that. I don't need a nigga to take him. I don't need a lot of the things I don't need men for. So what you're saying is for those females, that's what happens. Like they gotta settle.
No, he's trying to say he generalized the whole species of women got to deal with men being like that. That's craziness.
Yeah, he said
that's not crazy.
For them to have a man of a certain caliber, right?
Yes.
What age is this
That's
man
not what I said.
speaking upon?
That's not what I said. Now listen, you think it's the age.
Let the brother talk. Go ahead.
What I'm telling y'all is men in general, I'm speaking in generality because we're on a platform, right? Men in general seek variety. This is why men cheat on you. They're looking for variety. Even a man who's faithful to you is probably jerking off, fantasizing about cheating on your ass. That the only difference is one man's able to do it, the other man's going to fantasize about doing it. But they're both inclined for variety. This is why the porn industry is so big.
Self-control is a real thing.
No. Here's the thing, though.
Self-control is a real thing. You sound crazy. Self-control is a real thing.
Hold on.
Yes.
That's not what I'm saying.
No, he's saying every man is. Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
Men only think was their options. When I'm telling you, saying self-control. No, self-control for you. We're not looking for the same things. The problem is you're saying self-control. I'm
saying there are men that are self-control. You're saying every man. You're wilding. So you're saying every man in this world have no self-control.
What I'm telling you is men only think was their options. A lot of men don't measure up. A lot of men can't afford to date a bunch of girls.
So this is what I'm saying. I understand what he's saying, right? So you're basically saying based on their options. So a man of a certain caliber that looks good, makes money, he has multiple options. So he's gonna be as faithful as his options. So basically you're saying that he's gonna be promiscuous because it's his nature and he wants variety.
Because there's variety there.
I'm gonna give you an example.
Because there's variety there.
I'm asking you, is that what you're saying? That's what you're saying, right?
Something like that, right? And here's the thing.
So into your main point, like into the main point.
All I'm telling you is, as a woman, right? You all look for the same thing as a man. You all look for the same thing, whether you realize it or not, right? Now you may look for it in different packages, but you all program look for the same thing, security, correct? You all want security.
Every woman is not looking for.
Blair, you probably born out of a doubt.
It don't matter. She's still an option.
Women in general, no, she's not. Women in general, we're talking about in generalities. Women in general are seeking security. If you ask anyone what you're looking for.
No, yeah. I agree with him though.
Security. It's all called security. Under the security umbrella.
Yeah, I agree with him.
So since men are not seeking that, we're seeking sexuality. This is why you get free dates. This is why you get invited to men's tables and get bottles on. This is why you get in the clubs. Men are seeking sexual value. We're seeking different things. If you ever go to any VIP, what do you see? A bunch of women, right? Different flavors. Why? Because men seek variety. If you go to any yacht party, where you see a bunch of women. Why? Because men
give me another environment. Give me another environment.
If you look at any music video, what do you see?
Give me another environment. No. I wanna prove him wrong.
2 months at one time.
Give me another environment.
About what?
You keep talking about environments that make sense for. If the club, that shit makes sense. You talking about the club, We all already know that type of lifestyle is more sexualized than anything else. Give me another environment that men are in that they only see. So I can't agree with you because they're not men in only these environments. Men don't only be in these environments. There are men that be in the libraries. There are men that be at church. There's men that be at work. What makes you think that a man in church is looking for is deriving off of sexuality? What makes you think a man at work is deriving off of sexuality?
I do this all the time, bro.
I'm gonna let y'all talk. I gotta use the bathroom real quick though.
Females being faithful. Females being cheated on, or females settling to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? We're not talking about how promiscuous men are because men, granted, you guys like females, y'all like variety, you like this, y'all like that, but you guys change when it's time to change for who you want to change for. So that all goes out the window because every woman has a vagina. Everybody you have.
But Blair, what he's basically saying, right? Men cheat. Female get with a nigga for sense of security.
I understand that. I agree. Listen, I agree with everything that he's saying, right? This is what he's saying, right?
But us men, we don't need a sense of security.
Listen, at some point down the line, right? A man is going to be content with one woman.
Exactly.
Hold on. Wait. This is the confusion. This is the confusion you're having. This is the confusion you're having. You're banking on at some point he's going to change. No. This is the reason why. I'm going to tell you why. Because you women have given these men all the leverage. You've given the men. I'm going to tell
you. Listen. All right, let me say something right now. Because he about to switch up. And this is what they do. It's like, how could you say we give y'all all the leverage, but you're sitting on this platform preaching this lifestyle as if there's a general type of man kind of one way? That's not true. There are content men, and you basically are saying men are literally led by their desires. No, they're not. You could be horny as fuck and still control yourself. Those are things that happen. I don't agree with him. I don't agree with him. These be the grand rising niggas that try to normalize their sexual desires. That's not true.
All right. What I'm telling you is, right, and the reason why you can't accept it, right, because the reality is...
I'm dead.
Here's the thing. Women want to think that they can have a successful man to themselves. That's not possible. This is why as soon as a man gets money, when you think about money and status, what do you think about? Women. Because it's associated with money and status. Since the dawn of time, men of means have always had harems of women. Think about any sultan, emperor, y'all, king. They've always had harems of women. Any man of means will exercise his options. You women are seeking a man who has his shit together. Guess what? He's short in supply. He knows that because you've given him the leverage innately. Since you've given him the leverage, guess what? He's gonna fuck other women. You wanna think? I'm telling you is, am I saying every man's gonna cheat? No. But most men, if they have the option, are gonna cheat on you. That's a fucking fact.
Okay. All right, so listen, what about you? Let's get into you. You mind us getting kind of personal with you?
I don't really do personal, but go ahead.
All right, so what's your situation? What's your status? Are you single? Are you in a relationship?
I'm single, but it doesn't matter because I'm a man. You're measuring a man very differently.
Get him down.
Wait, what? Why you can't wait? What? Yeah, leave. Like, let's wait. Wait, you know, and this is what I mean by men. Y'all are so enticed by anything that sounds a little bit more than what you are. Y'all gotta love yourselves a little bit, because y'all are really like giving this man so much credit, and I'm like, he's basically telling y'all slaves to y'all dick. Y'all want to be those type of men?
This is why men lie to women.
This is what he just said.
This is what he's telling y'all. He's telling y'all not of y'all brain. Y'all of y'all dick. Y'all dumb. Y'all deserve to be used.
Who said that?
That's basically what you're saying. You saying accept the fact that they're gonna have.
You said you.
I'm saying so what do you think a girl is gonna do? She's gonna be okay with you sleeping with other women. She's either gonna stay and do her own thing, or she's gonna leave.
So we're speaking generalities, right? Women will have to share a man of means rather than having a broke or average man to herself. That's a fucking fact.
So you want? All right. So now you telling me that if a girl stays with a broke man, he won't cheat?
No, what I'm telling you is men are inclined to cheat. If a man has the option, he will cheat on you.
So because a nigga is broke, he won't have as much options to cheat.
If a man has less money, less shit going on, probably isn't as attractive. Guess what? You may have it to yourself because no one else wants his ass besides you. But a man who has his shit together, he's short in supply. You're going to have to share. And that's a promise of reality. You speaking from experience?
He's talking about small variety of people, because you guys are just looking at, like, y'all just looking, y'all being coy.
They like so one narrow-minded.
Yeah, y'all talk about a whole caliber of women. The women that do go to the club that want attention and want to be in niggas' spots, want to be in niggas' face. There's other women out there. Talk about how there's women that got.
I think you're generalizing women. Yeah, King. Think about the nice young black women.
All these women you described and playing. Listen, nowadays in the world we live in, all these bitches be in the clubs, all these bitches be in.
Diddy, I'm about to take your ass down. We're not going off of your reality, King. He's generalizing. Go ahead, let him talk, Blair.
I'm generalizing women and men in general. Because we speak on a platform, right? We can't speak about individuality because your individual experiences are relevant because it's an exception to the rule. Let's say you are different. You're just an exception to the rule. There's not about 100 women. There's not 10 women right now. None of them are going to want a man who's going to provide security to them, right? There's not 10 men. If they have the option of cheating, they're going to cheat on you. These men that you're looking for.
Diddy, you believe that?
That's a fact.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, Age. I'm trying to keep up with his bird.
All right, hold on. Diddy, I'm gonna get you down. Let me get Ty up here, because Ty agrees with him. Yeah, because Diddy gonna agree because he don't understand. And we don't need that right now. don't need that right now. We're going to lose.
I like this nigga. I like him.
Yo, I am in tears. All right. All right, Ty. So you say you agree with him. Talk to me, Ty.
Yo, you're not hearing what he's saying. I just listen to it and don't want to like understand what he's saying. He's being general. He's stating pure fucking facts. This is all we know in our culture. We only know the lit shit. So he's talking about the lit shit.
Exactly. How do you generalize a whole scheme of black people off of what's lit? I just told y'all don't know y'all worth. He's literally confirming that most of y'all men don't know y'all worth. He generalized the whole black culture under. My nigga.
A lot of men. Here's the thing. Women are born with value, right? Women are born with their value. Men have to go outside in the world and create their value.
Right.
So you're born with the abundance mindset. Men have to earn the abundance mindset.
Right.
Once a man earns his abundance mindset, guess what? He's gonna have an abundance of women.
And if he controls himself, he's like there, but like no, that's wrong. Like no. I'm listening. All right, I'm gonna mute myself.
You don't have the same biological investment you do when it comes to having children. So we can fuck with a bunch of women and move on. Men are inclined. There's a lot of biological here before it. Men are inclined to fuck on many women once they have the means to do so. It's not easy to fuck a bunch of girls. So when guys do it, they're respected. When you fuck a bunch of guys, you're just a hoe doing hoe shit.
Men are not respected.
What the fuck? How did we get here?
He didn't say nothing that was wrong.
He's not saying anything wrong. Right? Listen,
What is happening?
Listen, I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying, right? But he's just talking about a specific genre.
No, I'm not.
You're saying all men. You're saying all men, King.
All men that had the options. Think about it. Since the Bible days, right? King Solomon had 1,000 women. Think about it. Even since then, but even past him, right? Any king you know of have had children out of, have had bastard children, have had many concubines. All emperors, kings, sultans have always had many of women.
But he's saying that at the end of the day, if a man is broke, he has less options. So you better off being with a broke man because he has less options. The more money he gets, the more his surroundings become more literally are gonna deal with these women. Why y'all not talking about the investment niggas on Wall Street? Why y'all keep thinking we want these niggas? I'm confused.
Look at Tiger Woods. The same thing. It's always, of course, the.
It's mad niggas trying to come up here right now.
What about that?
You said what?
So do men actually want to be with a woman because the woman wants to be with them and it's not monetary? Like, what about men like that? Does men exist? Niggas don't get tired of dealing with this woman and that woman.
I feel like in a lot of cases,
No.
I feel like
thing.
No. So y'all don't want genuine, real.
Nah, they don't. They don't.
Wait, slow down.
So wait, Ty, you think you could not cheat on your girl? You think you could be in a room full of hoes and not cheat on your girl, Ty? Hold on, King. Hold on, King. Let me ask Ty something. Ty, so you think you could be in a room full of hoes and not cheat on your girl?
Yes. Most of my women friends, they on that type of timing with me.
That's crazy.
I never did nothing with them.
So he's saying he won't cheat on his girl. What do you think about that, King?
That's just me. That's just
him. Yeah, he's saying that he has the ability to have self-control.
Before I answer that, though, right? One, men love idealistically. Women love opportunistically. Women love the best opportunity they can get. Men love idealistically. We don't love the same way. That's number one. So unconditional love doesn't exist for me.
Oh my God. All right. Okay.
Unconditionally.
All right.
Women love you for the.
All right.
Right now,
no, Ty. You see, you came up here and seconds his bullshit. Now he's saying y'all don't have the ability to love uncontrollably. That's crazy.
No,
unconditionally. Sorry. Men do not have the ability to love unconditionally. Is outrageous.
Women do not love unconditionally. That's not true. Are you fucking kidding me?
I will throw water at my screen.
Women get stepped on and
You said y'all getting taken advantage of? Stop. Wait.
Todd. Nah, I got this. Nah, I got this. Yeah, he reaching now. He reaching. I'm going through heartbreak now, and this nigga talking about I don't got the ability to love unconditionally. Is he insane?
Can I say something real quick? You said that men take advantage of women. Do you know that in history, women have taken advantage of men in all aspects? Y'all the real narcissists.
I agree. Women are the real narcissists. Yeah, I agree.
All right. But listen, right? So what if the world was supposed to be like, we are supposed to be the ones that take advantage of X, Y, Z? There's a fucking percentage of women that ran through and enable men to be fucking losers. So what about that? Like, you're talking about one.
He's talking about one dynamic of a man.
No, I'm not. No, you're all changing the goalposts.
Okay, so sir, you think Ty said he has the ability not to cheat on his female, his girl. What do you say to that?
One, you're all spewing out random shit. That's one. You're changing the goalposts. What I am telling you is unconditional love, right? Unconditional love is what you do for children and pets. Women do not love men unconditionally because a man is not ambitious. Guess what? You no longer love his ass. A man ain't paying bills and you in the house paying bills. You no longer love his ass. If unconditional love existed, 80% of divorces would not be initiated by women. Women initiate most divorces and breakups overwhelmingly. This is a fact. This is a fact. So
he is up here talking bare bullshit.
Wait, hold on. On top of a man being unfaithful. Me personally, I tell women you gotta shit me sexually. I don't play that dumbass monogamy game. Monogamy is a loser man's game. I don't play that shit.
What you said? What you just?
Monogamy. I guess I'm not a loser.
So you are saying you going to cheat?
I tell women you gotta shit me sexually. Yes. Yeah, I can hold you. I guess I'm a loser.
He said I told you you gotta share me sexually. This nigga is up here losing me. Okay, so what you said, sir, you said that basically when a female has to share you, so you got money then. You got money then. That means that you...
Wait, one person at a time. There's too much going on. One person at a time. Go.
You got money then.
I mean, if that's what you say, I do well for myself.
All right, how much you make a year? What's your growth?
What's going on here? We're not doing all that. 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 We're not doing all that.
We got to be open and honest. Everybody's whole life is on this man. So you don't lie. Because at this point...
Yo, Blair, shut up.
Yo, ask me how much I make.
Listen, no, how much money do you make that you're going to tell a woman, I'm going to cheat on you?
Here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you why.
Y'all niggas don't know y'all worth. LB, I seen through his madness. The first sentence he said, I said, oh, nah, he's the Grand Rising bullshit nigga.
Hold on, wait. Listen, here's the thing. We're not the same. If I'm taking care of you, I'm paying the bills. You can expect... I don't show loyalty the way you show loyalty. Women show loyalty by not fucking on other men. My loyalty is protecting and providing for you. When I protect and provide for you, I'm giving you loyalty. Who I fuck is none of your business.
All right, what kind of a woman do you think?
Because I'm not valuing my dick. I'm gonna tell you why. Listen.
Wait, Blair. Let him chat. Blair, leave this young man alone. I'm recording this shit. This going up.
1 second. I'm confused. Who I fuck is none of your business because I'm not valued on my dick. Men are valued on what they can provide. Yeah, Asia, mind your business. You're valued on your sex. So if you're fucking another man, you're giving away your majority of your value.
Blair, let's listen. Listen, Blair, just let him talk.
You can't do this if you cut me off. It's not gonna work.
Sorry, my fault. Wait, Blair, let that black man speak. Go ahead.
For a healthy discourse to continue, I gotta listen to you. You gotta listen to me.
Y'all, let me say one thing. Y'all was eaten up by his intellect so fast. Y'all gotta start reading. When he started talking, I said, oh, no. Come on now. Now, I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong for yourself. You feel me? For yourself. But to go around now, like, saying this is, a Bible kind of thing, and this is, you know what I'm saying, like, in history and before times and shit, is bullshit.
No, but what did he say wrong, though?
He said he does not show his loyalty based on the women he sleep with. Are you crazy?
I never said that. Even if he did say that, he said that.
What? You did say that.
I didn't say about loyalty, but I said, see,
you did say that.
No, that's not what I said. What I said was, I'm gonna say it again. Women think a man's loyalty is monogamy. That's not a man's loyalty.
That's not man's loyalty.
Can I finish? A man's loyalty is, when I finish, then you can, contest what I'm saying. What I'm telling you is, men show loyalty via protecting and providing for you. Being willing to die for you is not something he's doing for just any chick. You show loyalty by not fucking on other men. Sexual fidelity. We're not the same. So you cannot expect me to show loyalty in the exact same standard you show loyalty in. You can't help me to that extent because you're seeking security value. I'm seeking sexual value.
Can I say something? The only reason, Ty, you keep saying he's saying the truth is because he's talking about a one bracket type of man. Run away from niggas with that mindset. Run away from niggas with this mindset.
What's your name?
This is why, this is why.
All right, what's your name? I want to address everybody. Listen, I'm gonna talk how you talk. I'm gonna get to that. What's your name? I want to address you properly. We're gonna get
Zeus.
to it.
Zeus.
So what's your space? All right, so I'm gonna ask you a question. What caliber?
That is subjective.
What caliber of women are you involved with?
Do you mean sexual or relationship wise? There's two different things.
So, okay, listen. Okay, so you consider yourself an alpha male because an alpha male only dates a certain caliber of women, right? So you value your penis.
I consider myself me. No, I consider myself me. But what you're asking is two different things.
All right, so listen, you just spoke for a group of men. So are you that group of men? Like, are you in that group?
He generalized. He said ain't no group. That's just how men are. That's what he said.
Here's a problem.
All right, let him talk. Let Zeus talk. Let's do Zeus talk.
You're trying to attach me as my personal in order to at some point throw ad hominem attacks, right? This is the problem. What you're looking at is the wrong thing. You're looking at the wrong spectrum. I'm speaking about men in general. This is men's thought process in general. Men lie to women.
I'm talking about you. You're talking about
no.
men.
I'm irrelevant. I'm irrelevant. I'm irrelevant because I'm irrelevant because
platform and you need to speak on the type of male that you are.
No, fuck me. I'm irrelevant.
I mean, let him talk. Let him talk from whatever he want to talk about. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, go ahead, King.
What I'm telling you is, this is how men think in general. A lot of men lie to women. So right now, you're hearing this. You never heard this before. Because men lie to you all day. Men tell you what you want to hear in order to fuck you. In order to keep you off of sexual access.
Right.
Because for men, it's hard to get sexual access. So telling you what you want to hear, it's easier to keep you around.
He's right. He's right.
But what you're saying is the same thing over and over and over again.
He's right.
I'm asking you.
Tom, I'm gonna get you down and get somebody else.
What I'm asking
all right.
you simply is, like you said, you're single or whatever, and you can deal with multiple women. I'm asking, what caliber of women do you deal with? What caliber? Then you said, what do you mean? That I deal with or that I sleep with? If you're a certain type of male, you should only be sleeping with a certain type of woman. So where do you put, what pedestal do you sit on? Where do you sit? I want to know what table you sitting at.
So here's the thing, right? One, you're conflating sexual attraction with relationship attraction.
No, I'm trying to get to my point. You see me running in circles, right? I don't run in circles. I'm going to get to the point. So in order for us to get to the point, you need to answer these questions so I can dance with you. That's it. Simple.
Let's try this again.
I don't want to keep stopping. I'm gonna get to it.
Let's try. You keep cutting me off, so you're trying to stop. I can't finish.
Yeah, you good.
Hold on, y'all. All right. What's up, black man? What's up? What's your name?
How you all doing? My name's Kyle Connor McDuffie. How you all doing?
What's going on, Chad?
So what you got to say about this topic, King?
Well, I would say generally, if we're speaking generally, he has a point about a lot of what he's talking about. I'm just speaking for myself here. I mean, because if something can be something fact until something proves it otherwise. I think that a lot of times we leave out the perspective of love. Love changes everything. It changes everything. If you're not really in love, if you're not really in love, I absolutely.
He's never been in love. To say that women don't love unconditionally, are you fucking insane? Are you fucking insane? But I'm gonna let him talk. I'm gonna mute myself.
A champion for one side or the other. I have no dog in this fight. I'm just speaking for myself. I know what I need, and I know that I do well. So, like, for me and myself, and I also know I have options. I like, you know what I mean? So I speak for myself only, like he's speaking for himself. And he's speaking generally. We can't be blind and act like these things aren't true. Like, like there was one time with Tiger Woods where Tiger Woods had his affair, right? And they were like acting like Tiger Woods is just like a regular guy. I mean, this guy was having women show up in his hotel room ready for him as soon as he got finished golfing. He didn't even know. And that's how it starts. I mean, because truth be told, the more success you have, your stature does kind of increase your value to people. I remember when we were kids. The thing that they would tell you if you was a little kid and you were doing it, they'd say, "Oh, you're gonna be a little heartbreaker. You're gonna be this." You know what I mean?
So, do you believe a man has self-control?
Absolutely, but that's why I was getting at with the second.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
Commitment. I kind of, when I look at loyalty, when I hear the word loyalty, a lot of times we can be talking about two different things when we're talking about loyalty, because it all depends on what your definition of loyalty is. Like when I had up there to love, honor, cherish, and obey, those were her vows, right? I did my vows too. You have to live up to those vows, and trust me, I know I'm looking dusty right now, but I clean up nice. Right?
No,
keep talking. Go ahead. It's the message.
So like for me and how I speak, and this isn't one of these things like, oh, I'm trying to look better for this one. I come on here. There's another guy on here named Black Picasso. This guy is always dropping the gems too. I don't know if you all know him or not. He sent me this morning. And to be honest, there's a lot of things this brother is saying that like haven't been said for a very long time. I mean, a couple.
He's talking about a demographic of men, though. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm talking about the other part that he's talking about that everyone kind of glosses.
Speaking about men in general.
He's talking about a lot.
He's saying men in general. How could you generalize men if this man is telling you he's not your generalization right now?
He's an exception to the rule. You're focused on this. The problem.
So, Clyde.
Wait, hold on. Women keep trying to focus on individuality. That's the problem, right? You don't want to hear in generality. Generalities how to work.
We literally just spoke about earlier how niggas need to be more individual. This is what I mean. He like proving my point. This is what I meant. Earlier, I said on this live, I said men, the reason why they don't know their value is because of what they think is normal. And you got a whole idea of what you think is normal. Individuality, you're basically telling men not to be individual.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You're saying like men don't have no individuality. That's madness.
Can I say something?
Let me speak.
Can I say something on that? Okay,
Go ahead, sir, with the head.
What I'm telling you is, go ahead, bro.
Okay, what I want to say is, those things that you're saying, you're right. Both of you are right, but the reason you're right is because they're reinforced. They're socially reinforced since birth. It's taught to you. It's taught in your songs. It's taught in your music. It's taught in your videos.
Yeah, we know that. We know that.
It's taught. That's taught. So these things are taught. I don't know if it was like that way back in the day before it was encouraged to be like that. I mean, because we see it everywhere. It's taught, and whether or not it's right or wrong, he's speaking on how it is right now. I mean, that's how it is. And call me, I'm not like some enigma where there's no other men like me, because I've had a chance to meet other men that are like this too, that feel the same way. When you fall in love, it really does change the dynamics of the game. Because I'll be honest with you, I was not a monogamous man before. I was not. Anyone that knows me, and I don't have to lie to kick it. Anyone that knows me knows that I was not. It changed dramatically. But there's a lot of things that you have to allow in order for it to change. You have to allow yourself to be vulnerable. You have to allow yourself to fall.
That's the message I want to hear. Go ahead. This is what you should tell the men. This is what's supposed to be told.
But the girl has to allow herself as well. She has to allow herself to be vulnerable. There's things like there's certain things, like certain structures. There's certain structures, order.
This is when you meet the right person.
It's not just, but see, the right person is just, that's the thing that everyone always tells you. You're going to meet the right person, everything's going to be perfect, right? I've been married 9 years. It's a damn lot of work.
You got to maintain it. You got to maintain it. You have to maintain it.
It's like everything with a fast race car. You have to have.
Like, Durag, you talking from a hurt perspective that you normalize an egotistic perspective. That is straight egotistic perspective that you made up to be right. He's speaking from the heart. Open your heart and love is going to come to you, because when you love somebody, thinking about somebody else is not it. That you would not be cheating. That is real.
But I'm not speaking against what he's saying. I'm not saying
But he's saying in a general, he's saying in a, we know that. We know that is a thing in the world. But I'm saying that should not be normalized. We should teach more of opening your heart and things being different. That's not a normal way. That's just what.
You're speaking on what we should, could have, would have. I'm talking about what is. I don't focus on fantasy shit. That's fantasy shit you're talking about. What is
that is not fantasy shit. That is not fantasy shit.
Well, mine's not fantasy.
So here's the thing.
Like, it's not fantasy shit. He's choosing to be hurt.
You just said what should have, could have, what I'm telling you is, let's say this guy right here is a statistical anomaly, right? It's irrelevant to the majority.
What?
Let me speak.
Why is it irrelevant? Why is his story irrelevant?
My story, what I'm telling you is because he's an individual. You can't go over individuality and discussing a generalized topic. Yeah. But I'm saying, generally speaking,
that's true too.
Because I'm irrelevant. Just like I said, he's irrelevant. I'm irrelevant. What I'm saying is, it's only each person may have a different experience. But generally speaking, men have given the option to fuck other women. Women, if she got the best man she can get, she's not trying to fuck another man. That's the difference. Women are seeking a quality man that can provide them security, with unlimited potential. That's the difference. Men aren't seeking that. Men date short term typically. Women date long term. We're looking for different things. You're not understanding the biological differences.
I'm saying that you are one type of man, he's one type of man. Girls choose wisely. That's all I'm telling y'all.
I agree with what he said. He's not making it on reality.
It is. He's going off a straight egotistic, fake ass fan. He going off a fantasy. That fake ass like wall that y'all put up. That fake ass way of thinking. That's normalizing shit.
How about this? What did I say?
Can I say something before you do?
Yeah.
Like, just because someone's opinion is different, right? That's his opinion, and it's mostly based on fact. I mean, he's spitting some facts. He really is spitting some facts. It may not be what you agree with, what
exactly
I agree with 100%, but that's his opinion. So, like, we shouldn't. That's how things go bad, is because we attack each other. There's truth in everything everyone on this panel is saying right now. There's truth in it. If you look, there's truth in it. It's all about your perspective. And now I think that there was something brought up. They were talking about, why do you think when men get money, when they get certain things like rappers, actors, things like of that nature? It's about the type of man that becomes successful in those particular endeavors. And what is your intent? It's the same thing with dating with women. Like I've heard people say, well, how many men should a woman date? How many women should a man date? You know, it's all about what like, right? And I didn't know this before I fell in this vortex of love, right? It's about what is your intent? Are you just intending to just find someone that fits the mold of what you're supposed to have as being beautiful? Because keep in mind, years ago, depending on where you live, different things are deemed beautiful. Like, there was back in the day, if you were a bigger girl with a gap and things like that, that was the most beautiful girl you can get in certain places, right? That's what you should get. Here, it's kind of frowned on a little bit. Not that it's right or wrong, but it's all about your perspective.
So
your perspective defines
Go ahead.
how you see life, how you view reality. That's
so
how you. That's
Let me debunk her unconditional love nonsense, right? So here it goes. Let me ask you, what's the girl with the gray? What's your name?
Asia.
All right, Asia. You got a boyfriend, whatever?
No. I'm single.
All right. Perfect. The last dude you was with, you left him, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know this because I know statistics. Women, they leave men all the time. So I'm gonna ask you this now, right? Why did you leave him?
You didn't get personal, so I'm not getting personal.
Just you left him because of.
No, you didn't get personal, so I'm not getting personal.
All right, cool. How about this? You left him, right? See, that shows right there unconditional love doesn't exist because you left him. Whatever the reason.
That's not true. Oh, this is toxic. This is toxic.
Yeah, this is mad toxic. This is mad toxic. This is mad toxic. This is mad toxic.
Question. He said that part, if you give him the floor to speak on it. Thank you. If you're saying unconditional.
Yo, let him speak. Let him go. Matter of fact, Blair, I'm with you, but let him speak. All right. Let's let him speak.
If you say unconditional, he's going to read the definition of unconditional.
Right? I'm going to read your definition of unconditional, right? It's like unconditional love without any limitations, right? That's what unconditional love is. If you got a limitation on love, it's conditional. So for women, a woman's love to a man is always opportunistic. That don't mean gold digger, but women have to be that way because of survival. They got to make sure that you are able to provide adequately for their children. So what I'm telling you is, For a woman, a man is not able to.
2022. He's not talking for women.
Wait, Blair, let him talk. He's literally talking from a bottom of the barrel ass mentality. I want to tell y'all.
No, he's actually speaking. Hey, hold on, ladies, be real. I hear what you're saying, but he's actually speaking from definition.
Like, this is a definition. It's undisputed.
So
like, I don't know
unconditional. Let him finish.
This is an actual fact, not my opinion.
Yeah.
What I'm telling you is the actual fact of what unconditional love is, without limitations. Nothing be put on. So I mean, if you leave a man for any reason, you no longer are qualified for unconditional love. That means you do not love unconditional. Women leave men overwhelmingly. Women do not love men unconditionally. Women love men based on this position that he can provide something to you. Can he provide a lifestyle? Can he pay your bills? Can he love? Can he fuck good? Is he this? Is he that? Men have to provide something for you to be around for. Men understand this biological fact. Men understand from a young age we gotta provide something for women to love us. That's why men got this run, go work and go do what they gotta do in order to have a woman around, because we have to do that. You're not dating a man. You're not even gonna date a man who won't even pay for a date a lot of times. And that's most women. So for men understand this. Why is it I'm telling you that women love unconditional? Women don't love unconditional is a problem for you. You're not understanding the reality. A man has to provide something for you to be with her. That's point blank period. He has to. In order for you.
When are you going to listen, sir?
All right, let Blair talk.
Providing something outside of monetary. You're talking about being a provider. You're talking about financing. You're talking about taking care of kids. What else is it? What kind of men are you speaking about? You're talking about men that aren't human. What else do they provide? You're talking about women that need men for basic necessities. We have to have
bottom of the barrel.
Now we're talking about black women.
Here's the thing.
Bottom of the barrel.
You're saying black women. I didn't say black women. It's all women across the board.
I'm just saying. So what women do you do? What women need a man to do all of the above?
Okay. Women look for men. This is all women. A man who's a leader, a provider, a protector, a confident man. All these things.
But you're not saying loving. You're not saying.
He's not saying nothing that matters. He's not saying nothing that trumps that, bro. It's like you're talking from this like military, no emotion type of mentality.
I'm not even finished. This cannot work if you keep cutting me off. What I'm telling you, ladies, is if a man is, here's the thing. He has to be a good dad. He has to have all these parts. He gotta fuck good. He gotta look good. Women have a multi-varied analysis of what they see attractive in a man. It's a bunch of shit. Men are very simple.
Sex could be trash and you think it's fucking amazing. Like you're saying things.
Why?
True.
Wait, hold on, wait.
Let's peel
that back a layer. If a man has bad sex, right? But he ain't paying no bills. He ain't giving you no money. You wouldn't be with his ass. If a man has bad sex, if a man can't, right now you with your man right now, right? And this dude right here punches your man in the face, and he lets you get punched in your mouth. Are you still gonna be with him? No matter how much you love him? Fuck no. Why? Because your love is conditional. That's how it works. Women's love is always conditional. You don't realize it, but in your subconscious, you know it is. But man's not ambitious. Will you be with him still? No. Because your love is conditional upon him being ambitious, upon him being a man, a protector, a provider.
All right,
that's the way the world works.
Wait. Let the one with the hat. Let the one with the hat talk real quick. Go ahead.
Okay, my thing is like this. I hear what he's saying about love unconditional, right? I do hear that, and by that, it's absolutely right. But the only problem with that theory is the idea of where your ex. I don't want to get in your business, but I'm an open book. So if you want to ask me anything, you can. Question: with your ex, did you love him?
Y'all talking to me? Oh no, I don't want to talk about it. No. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, like I don't want to talk about it.
Here's my thing. This is why love is unconditional. Being in this relationship is not. I will still love you after I let you go. Like, but being in a relationship is not unconditional. I think that's something that has like fallen short. If we're not married, I can love you as much as I want to, but if you do X, Y, Z, I can't be with you. I will love you unconditionally. I will still love you. Whether or not our arrangement of being together is not unconditional. Like, because that's the whole purpose of us being together and joining together and being monogamous. It's decided on a couple of things, but that's something you and your person, that's you and your significant other discuss amongst each other. That's what you guys discuss. That's not for the rest of the world to define. That's for you. So but when I think about love, when you're really in love, it is unconditional. I think, in my opinion. Like, granted, if my wife were to do something like that, and it would fucking tear my heart out of my chest. It would.
And I know what I would do. I know my childish nature, what would happen. Like what I would do out there in the streets. I already know without a doubt. Would I still love her? Of course. That's why it would hurt so bad. Love is unconditional. You can't just erase love just like with a paintbrush.
It wasn't real. You can erase it.
If it was never real, if you could erase it.
But on the flip side, am I staying with it? No. Like that's
all right. Let me get somebody up here. I'm gonna get you back. Hat. Hold on, real quick, Kyle.
Well, thank you. Before I leave, let me
Yep.
say goodbye to everyone. Thank you
Yep.
for allowing me to come on here, Zeus. Always a pleasure hearing you. And ladies, I've never heard you before, but this is my first time.
Thank you. Make sure you follow the page.
Also, thanks for having me. I will.
Okay.
Follow everybody on the live right now.
Thank you. Okay, bye-bye. Let's get all right. She was heavy. She wants to let's get Butter up here. So
yeah, hello.
All right, buddy. You want to argue bad? Come on, let's argue.
I really don't want to argue.
No.
Why they spinning?
I'm agreeing. Nah, everybody coming back. Everybody gonna come back.
You gotta get him back.
Oh, here he go. He right here.
I don't want to argue.
No. I was bullshitting. Here he go. All right, where Blair at? All right, let me bring Diddy up. All right.
No, I agree with him, and I agree with y'all too. But what he's saying is most men really do think like that. That's why we gonna continue to get hurt. Because most men really think like that. So,
what I'm saying is like he's trying to say all men like that. That's not true.
most men think like him.
Yes, I agree, and that's a one type of dynamic kind of man. That's not. He's saying that's all men. He's saying that's all men. That's what he's saying.
What I'm gonna say though, the females that he's generalizing is he's talking about his bitches like his baby mother. Everybody's not like your baby mother.
Listen, Dawn tomorrow.
That's what you're speaking from your experience. Everybody's not your baby mother.
Wait, she cheated on him, brother. Like, what happened? Like, why he up here talking like that?
Listen, you guys.
No, I know him.
This is what I mean.
The female he's talking about is his baby mother.
All right, so not all females like that, brother, right?
This is what I mean by
no, everybody's not gonna leave you if it's not financial.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I didn't say financial statement. What I'm saying is, I didn't say financial. What I'm saying is security. I mean, it's not even ambitious. What I'm telling you is, women's love in general is conditional. All women's are gonna work.
We're not gonna speak like that because
that's not true.
Her man don't get no.
Yeah, that's not true.
Wait. And she loves him. So
that is so not true. Women could love men without them having all the money.
Nicki Minaj and her man, it comes protection. Besides security guard, it comes protection. It comes street.
Oh, whatever it is. It don't matter.
Well, whatever it is, he's trying to say it's based on all this shit.
He just ain't say when. We're not gonna protection and all that.
We're not gonna sit here and act like all women.
That's not true. Exactly.
That's not what I said. You're not listening. What I'm saying is security. But if right now you're with your man, you get punched in your mouth, and your man lets you get punched in your mouth and just stands there, you're not gonna be with him anymore. And that's
not always true.
You know I'm not.
That's not always true though.
Wait,
hold on. There's some women that
ladies.
They niggas is dead not like that.
Ladies.
What are you talking about?
I'm speaking in general. I don't mean about your own personal life. Forget your lives. Speaking in general, on a general scope, if you line up 10 women, you ask them if your man lets you get.
Where's he getting these statistics from?
From the Caribbean State reality.
Like, no, it's not. You basing these shits off your experience and telling us not to base it on our experience. What the fuck?
Let's be real. You with the nigga out to eat, and your nigga let's say it happened to you. But already said she's not being with the nigga after the night.
But all women is not like that. All women is not with a man for
exactly.
I said,
like,
you saying all, so you can't speak for all women.
I didn't say all. I said you line up 10 women.
You said women.
Where's he getting these weird ass data drops from?
Listen.
I said if financially support you, we leave. You said women. So what are you talking about?
I'm gonna tell you,
women like your baby mother.
I'm gonna tell you, right? I'm gonna tell you, ladies. Listen, ladies. What I'm telling you is, you line up 10 women.
I'm listening.
Line up 10 women right now, right? And you ask them.
Excuse me. How much out of 10 women?
You line up 10 women. You ask them.
Who?
Would you be with your man?
8?
10 women.
You talking hella fast.
10 women. You ask the women. Listen. Would you still be with your man if you get punched in your mouth? Would you still be with your man if he's not ambitious? All these things, at least 8 to 9 of them are gonna say no.
I'm trying to tell you, at least 5 of them are gonna say no, because bitches are settling. So you're wrong. Bitches are settling. Bitches are settling. So let me tell you how you're dead wrong. They will be with their man down and out.
Not even on that type of timing. All men is not even on that type of timing, and they are in relationships. So all women is not with a man because he could protect them.
Exactly.
What I'm telling
That's
you,
not true.
Women are seeking.
You talking about hood bitches?
No, not that. Forget the
That's
you focus on one thing, and the problem you're focused on one thing. Forget the demographics. No, I'm speaking about people in general.
I started bringing up bitches like your baby mother. Now you bringing up.
You're focused on one thing. You're focused on one thing.
You focus on one thing, and then we take to the next.
Listen. I'm speaking about women in general. Women in general are seeking a man who can provide security in all facets. What I am telling you is, if a man cannot provide security, women because women are biological need for women's security. And this is why when a woman fucking with a guy and he only give her a dick and that's it, at a certain point she's gonna call it off.
That's a fact.
Her main strategy is gonna kick in. She needs a man with security. Just like a man who's with a girl, men look for certain things. Women look for certain things. What I am telling you is women need a man with security. At a certain point, this is why girls fuck a bunch of guys. Because you can't find security in one man. Just fucking a bunch of men with security out of different men. That's the difference.
I don't think it's about security, but you know what it is? I think, listen, like I said,
I mean security isn't as a protection. Security isn't protection.
No, I understand.
Maybe whatever she may need.
I agree with you.
I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying, but you speaking on women is crazy because you're not a woman. You can't tell why she fuck mad men. Some women fuck a lot of men because they just whores and they nymphos. That has nothing to do with security. She might not be looking for nut, but a nut.
So the girl that's a whore, right? So the girl that's a whore. You know how she became a whore? Women have to get to a certain place mentally to do it.
How you know? You a whore? You a woman that's a whore?
Wait, let me hear what he got to say. Let me hear this shit. How does a girl turn into a whore? Let me hear this shit.
Women have to get to a certain place mentally to do certain things. When women are typically whores, right? Typically, they're looking for security within different men. They're looking for that, and I mean, security can be commitment. It don't just be you girls are focused on security. Is a fake word. Wait. You girls are looking for money. I don't mean it could be commitment. Commitment in itself is security. Moving in with a guy is security. It don't got to be actual money. What I'm saying is, women are seeking security in all facets. What I am telling you is, having the
that is so not true.
All these things, women fuck with men.
No, y'all in the comments, he's speaking from being hurt from his baby.
Women are. Listen, ladies.
Yeah, no. This is not true.
It's about hurt.
But go ahead. Wait, brother. Let him talk.
Your biggest focus on hurt. I'm telling you, this is general shit. Like I don't know what's the confusion here. What I'm telling you is, when you deal with a man, he has to provide something. Even a girl who's a prostitute wants something out of a man. He got to give you something in return. Women treat sex like a value-loaded exchange. Men treat sex like an equal value exchange. That's the difference. So because you treat sex like a value-loaded exchange, something got to be exchanged in order for you to give it to a man. This is all women across the board. Something, even if it's a conversation, even if it's a date, it could be something that has to be exchanged. Men don't need that to fuck you. That's the difference. We're seeking very different things in each other. We're not the same. The problem is the precedent you women have is that maybe we're the same somehow, or maybe you think that what a man wants is what you want. What you want in a man, men do not want it. Like women think a man wants a woman who has her own career, making her own money. Nobody cares about that. Only broke niggas care about that shit. A man who's trying to live off you. The men you want are seeking, don't give a fuck about that. The more money a man makes, the less he cares about how much money you make. That's a fucking fact.
So hold on now. Speaking from a man point of view, nowadays us men, you want a chick that's doing something with herself. You don't want a poop putt. You want a chick at least that's doing something for herself. You cannot sit there and say us men, we don't want a female that's not doing only a nigga that's looking to leech or no, that's not true. That's not true at all.
So what I said was, the more money a man makes, the less he cares about how much money a woman makes, right? Because men do not seek security in a woman. So
that's not true. That's not true. Some men do seek security in women. Some men do seek security in women. That is true. That's not true. Some men do seek security in women, and as they should.
Yeah,
idle hands does the devil's work.
What?
What I'm telling you is, men do not care. Men do not care about a woman's ability to provide.
That's not true. A man that value himself would definitely care about if a woman could provide. It's all in value, bro. It's all in value. That's like saying that's this the point of. This is why there's power couples and there's just popular couples. Power couples understand what both can bring to the table and they'll value themselves. And popular couples give a fuck about how it's seen. Y'all need to know the difference. He's generalizing. That's not true. A man that value himself will value what the woman can bring and what they could do together. That's like fucking Keisha and Gucci. She's a boss bitch.
You saying because you agree on you saying Diddy, you want a girl because you say you get.
Yeah, like what did he?
You don't want a girl with her own crib or
no, I said that. I said I'm not looking at
a nigga getting paper don't care about it.
He don't care, but I said a nigga that's getting his own money don't care how much a female is making, but I care that a female's doing something. That's
right. So it's the same difference. You do have a care.
So here you go. This is what I'm saying. Men do not care if you have a job or not. A man will fuck you as long as you do something for yourself. So let's say you do something for yourself, you're doing excellent.
I believe that too.
This is why women could be housewives, because men don't give a fuck about what you're doing with yourself. Men do not need a woman, especially a man who's making money, does not need you to have a job. He does not need you to have a career. As a matter of fact, it's even better when you don't have a career, because you're less of a fucking headache. The more he can control you. This nigga is talking from straight ego. Like he talking from straight ego.
You saying a woman don't need money to get fucked? That's what you're saying. We talking about relationships or to get fucked? Because any bitch could get fucked.
No, correct. Fuck is different. 100%.
You keep saying fuck.
He talking about relationship. He talking about relationship. He's saying in a relationship, a man don't care how much you make. This is straight from ego.
Correct. What I'm telling you is, a man does not care about. For a man to even be with you, a man will take you out of McDonald's and be with you. A man will take you out of McDonald's and turn you into a woman, right? He'll teach you different things, be with you. He doesn't need you. For a man, women need a man who has a job, who has a career, who's making money, who's doing something for himself, who's ambitious, right? It's the same thing. Men do not need that. We do not seek ambition in a woman. We do not seek a woman who has a job, who can provide, who can pay.
Did you hear what he's saying?
I'm paying attention because I'm about to.
I just want to ask a question, Zeus. Did you do like a
poll? Wait.
Because you speaking from a lot of different point of view. Did you do the poll? Did you like ask?
You can read. If you go to my bio, you can read. Zeus, let me say something. But when I tell you this,
Sonny, do not believe nothing you say.
This goes back to what I was saying. I always tell a female this. I'm not expecting a female to go out there and buy me shit that I buy. No, but I'm expecting, buy me little shit. T-shirt, pack, shit like that. But I'm not, because I know a female, you might not make the amount of money that I'm making, but I want you to sit there, at least think of me. It's just a thought. You understand? So that goes back to what he said. A man don't care about a chick really having a job. No, but with yourself.
What you period if they just fucking.
You ever see how girls get with men?
Well, I'm confused with the conversation.
I'm gonna give you an example.
Are we talking about just getting fucked because at the end of the day,
even a wife.
Men fuck anything, even other men.
When I talk about relationship, like a situation, we dealing with relationship or anything.
No, he keeps talking and he ended.
Niggas with this mentality, y'all run, bro.
Even a wife, right? Even a wife. Men do not care about. This is why housewives exist. This is why women from the dawn of time have always had a man who's working while she's at home. Because housewife is rich that comfortable, Zeus. You don't see after 10, 15 years of being a housewife, they'd be like, damn, I wish I would have just sat with myself. I enabled myself because this man, now when the man leaves her, she don't know where to start from. See, one, what you're saying is a fallacy, right? Because you're saying if a man leaves her, women initiate most divorces and breakups, not men. This you know why they initiate that? Because the men cheat, and the female get tired of it.
But he's saying a man should be allowed to cheat. That's what he's saying. Yes, Zeus is saying a man should be allowed to cheat in that type of dynamic.
The same way you sit there and say, a chick will fuck with a nigga, he gonna be broke, but not homo, give her a good dick. How long can that go for? How long can a man cheat on a female go for until she wake up and smell a coffee?
Let me refund you, bro. So what you're saying is men cheat. No, that's not why most breakups are initiated by women. It's actually due to finances. And you can go to my bio and see the statistics where the more money a woman makes, the more she's prone to divorcing a man.
You talking about something else. We're not talking about that.
No, I was just not discussing that. I talking about how women initiate most breakups and divorces. Women initiate most breakups and divorces.
He's not on the point.
I am on the point. We'll be discussing. 80% of divorces are initiated by women. 90% she's college educated. The more money she tends to earn, the more she's inclined to divorce her husband. As a woman moves up,
we talking about housewives. We're not talking about women making money. Housewives. Diddy is saying for the most part, housewives be regretting that lifestyle because they wish they could do stuff for themselves. And some men do want women that's doing stuff for themselves so it don't go to y'all cheating. Because you're talking about a one dynamic type of man, bro.
You see why some of these bitches, when they course they want all this alimony money and all that because they want to.
Those the housewives.
Lifestyle that they used to. So now listen, when that and you got females that was already working that was in 15 years marriage that they don't even care about how much alimony they get. They just want a nigga to sign a paper and go about your business. But now the females that was enabled and can't do nothing for themselves, that was dependent on nigga, they need that alimony. They need
some women that ain't gonna want alimony. Like, what are you talking about?
No, I'm saying females do want alimony.
Because you know why? And you know why they aren't always granted? Because it comes with stress and everything. They get paid.
No, buddy, you're right. But buddy, let me give you an example, right? You're a female, right? You working, you're doing what you're doing, you and your man divorced. And then alimony, whatever they just say, yo, you're going to get 50,000, 100,000, hypothetically in a month. You got other females that's going to look at that like, what the fuck? That's not what I'm used to. What the fuck is that? I want more. But if you working, you're going to be like, let me just get that. As long as he sign the paper and get this shit over with, that's all I care about. I don't want to deal with this shit no more. Right. I got my own bag. True.
Yep. That's what I'm trying to say. He's literally talking from a perspective of hurt men. That's not everybody.
But let's
yes, Zeus is a new Kevin Samuels for sure.
I'm not saying that. See, this is the problem, right? This is the problem, right? Women want to throw around ad hominem attacks. He's hurt. Who hurt? You worry about the wrong. This is the problem, right? You're not able to delineate truth from fiction because you're used to being lied to. Men tell you all kind of dumb shit. What I'm telling you is actually, if you think about it, it's actually fact. Look at your
no, it's not. What you're saying is actually more false than true.
Look at who men. Look at
what he's trying to tell y'all is to set up for these bottom of the barrel niggas. Well, he's not lying about niggas thinking like that. But what I'm telling y'all is there's different niggas. There's different niggas. Do not think that all men think like that. They don't. Yes, he's speaking for a certain dynamic. Let those girls go deal with those type of men. If you ain't that type of girl that like that type of shit, go somewhere else. Not all men talk and think like that.
A lot of people say women are gold diggers. No, women want a man with money is how it should be. This is why if women actually love men unconditionally and didn't care about what a man can provide, men would be fucking lazy. Men are very simple creatures. Because women want a man about that. It's supposed to be this way.
But on the same breath, gonna say women is supposed to be okay with a man cheating? No, you lost me.
What I'm saying is,
if you talking about just that, he's right. Women shouldn't enable. But then he gonna say when a man get more money, he's by nature supposed to cheat. You lost me. No.
Look at that right now. I'm talking about something different right now. What I'm talking about this right now is I don't get that. Even before money even existed, before we had fiat currency, right? Before any of that money existed, back in the days, women would align themselves with the strongest man they could find. Why? So he can provide excess calories to him and her children. This is back in the hunter and gatherer days. This is a millennial.
Niggas are still hunter and gatherers. So right now.
Listen for a moment. This is why women nowadays, no matter how much money they earn, they still want a man who's going to earn more than them. It's a millennial program.
What? Girls settle with broke niggas.
I'll be honest with you, in the world we living in nowadays, the women are making more money than some of the men.
Exactly.
You keep saying women settle with broke niggas. I'm telling you. Here, this is how hypergamy works. Hypergamy is originally a sociological term that has been since redefined, right? To explain the dating market today. This is how hypergamy works. Women want the top 20% of men. They're all chicks in the top 20% of men, right? The problem is 80% of men don't measure up. Women find, and they did a poll. Women find most men is economically unattractive. Women are out earning men in a lot of major cities nowadays, right?
For sure.
So most men don't measure up. So do men settle? Yes, but they end up leaving those men eventually or breaking with them. And even when they do settle, they never respect those men.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I did agree with that.
Wait, hold on.
I agree with that. That's a fact.
So what I'm telling you is now. So women will settle for sure because they have to a lot of times. Women, first of all, they are more women.
He settled in that situation, not her.
So what I'm telling you is
he settled in that situation, not her. She earns more. She's more valued than him, so he settled.
No.
Correct that.
No.
He settled.
Women, no. Because for most men.
So he didn't settle for the disrespect. He didn't settle for making less than a female.
No.
He settled.
Listen for a moment. What I'm telling you is, for most men, women are the prize. Because for most men, they're lazy, they got shit together, they want to live up with women, all kind of shit, right? 80% of the men are not doing what they got to do. Now,
they settled in.
They are the prize.
Who?
Top 20% of men, because women have given men the leverage. They are the prize. This is why they walk around activated. This is why they cheat on women. This is why they do. You see the guy NLA Chopper? She's allowing him to do that because women do not mind sharing a man of value. they would prefer to share a rich man.
Nah, he's right.
Women would prefer to be a rich man's whore than an average man's queen. That's almost 9 times out of 10 nowadays because of hypergamy. We live in a deregulated dating market where right now women are in the choosing seat. Women are still choosing the wrong men time and time again. Why? Because they're all searching for the same type of dude.
Right.
But this same type of dude is short in supply. So he now has the leverage. He knows it. That's why he's fucking a bunch of women, having a bunch of kids, all this shit. Because guess what? You're going to accept it. I'm able to tell girls,
don't say you. I'm not.
Yeah, but let me tell you how manipulating you are. Because instead of you saying that, let me tell you how manipulating you are. Because instead of you highlighting the man's issue, you try to make it seem like women should settle with that being a man's issue. That's crazy because in all reality, he's right. We do allow a lot of things, and it's the reason why there's more of a percentage of men that ain't shit and can get away with shit like he's saying than it is good niggas because we don't put enough pressure. So he's right in that sense. But to then generalize men under that bracket, I don't agree with. Because there's some men that agree, there's some men that study that and won't manipulate that. Because that's manipulation. He talking about men that manipulate that system. Because at the end of the day, they know how to get in where they fit in. Because most of the time, bitches ain't got nothing going for themselves. But there are men that don't, you feel me, that value themselves and would value a high value woman before they'll be with low vibrational men.
How about this? Hold on. Let's be direct. What's a high value woman? A high value woman? No, I'm asking her. What's a high value
woman? Me? I was like, let him answer. I want to know what Diddy got to say.
No,
okay. So a high value woman to me is somebody that have her shit together mentally. You feel me? I don't think it's more about money. I think money is like the last, but I think a high value woman is who understand. All right, so who understand men. I think who has her own thing going for herself, like maybe her own business or her own job or her own something in regards to her career, who take care of herself for sure, who believes in some kind of higher power. That's what I think a high value female is.
Now, Butter, what's a high value woman? Give me 5 tangible things.
I agree with everything she said, except for understanding men, because it's
all right. Here's the problem. All of that shit is wrong.
I know all of it's wrong because
I'm gonna tell you why it's wrong.
It's not no high, like it's not a high.
I'm gonna tell you why it's wrong. Because
y'all niggas don't value nothing. Even
that's not why. That's not why.
This is for a moment. All that dignity, value, and moral and independency, y'all scared of bitches like that.
That's not what it is. It's not called scared. They're just fucking.
I love a bitch that can show me that she don't need me.
That's what y'all want. Don't say that is a high woman,
but talk your shit, my nigga. At the end of the day, don't let them steer you wrong. But there are high value women. Don't believe that's not true. And there are men that value women. Y'all just.
Can I speak?
A high value woman will always be single because what would happen is that she'll have. Listen, she's too much for you. So you.
That's not why.
Niggas settle. Niggas settle.
I mean, women are too intimidated. That is high value. Like,
if y'all let me talk, I'll answer that. It's not intimidation, but I'll get to that in a minute. Let me tell you what high value.
Let's be clear. How can you talk about stuff like this?
I'm going to explain to you. Listen for a moment. Value is intrinsically tied to scarcity, right?
She's saying, how could you talk about a high value woman when your baby mother is not?
Listen, value is tied to scarcity.
That's what I'm saying. Let's argue about that.
I speak in
generality. You think all women is what you went through.
Ladies,
I'm gonna listen.
Value is intrinsically tied to scarcity. So for you to be of the high value woman, what you offer is scarce.
Right.
What men can't find nowadays is feminine. What men can't find nowadays is femininity.
Right.
A polite woman.
Right.
These are scarce traits.
Right.
Submissive.
Right.
Scarcity trait.
Right.
These are traits we're looking for.
Right.
A respectful woman.
Right.
Scarcity. See how that works? And this is even more scarce.
Right. You're right. But what makes so why are you saying high value women are not in existence?
It's a very thin line between being submissive and being stupid.
No, you guys gotta let me finish.
Let him finish.
Yeah, go ahead. Because he won't finish. He keeps stopping. Go ahead.
What I am telling y'all is, again, traits.
After this, we're going to move on to the next topic. I'm tired.
Scarcity, right? Now, you're saying that men can't handle independent women or make their own money. What it is the traits that come with the woman who makes her own money. It's not her making her own money.
You generalizing, bro.
Guess what that means? Guess what that means? That means she's a go-getter, right? She's ambitious. She's a go-getter. She's ambitious. She's independent. She's challenging. She's quarrelsome. All these traits.
He generalized women. He's generalizing. I don't like that. That's subjective shit. Y'all eating this weird shit up, bro.
All those traits are attractive in a man, not in a woman. Those are male traits. They're assertive. They're dominant. That's how she got to that place to become a boss bitch, right?
What?
Can I finish? Listen for a minute.
That's not true. That's not true, guys.
You keep cutting me off every 5 seconds.
That's not true, guys.
No, I'm telling you, I agree. But the people in the comments, you have.
No, I'm telling y'all.
You have someone that dudes because you guys.
My nigga, he literally is. He's literally. Oh my god. This is so bothering.
You're saying what? It don't make sense.
I'm saying it's false.
The most unhappy demographic in America is women making over 100K a year with no family. All that money at 42 years old. Women nowadays have all that money and still be single. Why? Because all that money, women do not see money the way men see money.
They too masculine, right?
They're too masculine.
I'm trying to tell y'all that he's talking about a certain dynamic of women. Not every type of female is like that. High value equal masculinity. No, it does not. No, it does not. Like y'all.
Wait. What's your name, bro?
I agree with that.
All right, Diddy. You want to go to pay half the bills? I don't want to pay nothing. All right. So now, here's the thing, right? We live in a world right now where men are more feminine now than ever, right? And women are more masculine now than ever. We have basically abandoned gender roles. Gender roles existed for a reason. Gender roles kept and maintained order. And now that we don't have gender roles because of feminism, and because women now are sexually liberated, they make their own money, they do what they want to do, they're boss bitches, all this other bullshit, it's now conflated what our roles are in the home. This is why men are moving the way they're moving. They're living off of girls. They want you to pay the bills. You're making all the money. You're doing a lot of bitch ass things, all kind of weird shit, right? Because of us abandoning gender roles. Gender roles, if we had gender roles, it'd be understanding. There was once upon a time, this is before the 1960s where feminism came along, there was gender roles. Marriage rates were at 92%. They're now at 40% for a reason. What we're doing now does not work. Women making their own money doesn't work. Because you make your own money now, you see men as a luxury, not as a necessity.
No, he be throwing me off. Like, he be throwing me off.
You gotta understand why women who get their own money is masculine. Because at the end of the day, when they wasn't getting their money and they relied on
niggas just talking them
and control them, a woman don't want to be controlled anymore.
See, here's the thing. Yo, see, you want to know why marriage don't work? Marriage don't work nowadays because you got shit like city girls. You got females is a perception thing. They think it's all right. Back in the days, it wasn't none of that. It's not because a female making money or this and that. No.
Back in the days, it wasn't none of that. City girls is not.
Women keep saying control, right?
No, city girls.
For a man to be a leader, you both want a man to lead you, correct?
What you said?
You want a man to lead you, correct?
Yeah, I do, but I can't.
So think about this now. For a man to be a leader, guess what he has to have? Guess what he is? He's responsible for you, correct? For me to be responsible for you, I have to have control over you. For me to be control of you, I have to have authority over you. In order for me to lead you. That's how it works. In any scenario.
No, you
even in
business.
Oh my God. No, guys.
Think about
no.
For me to,
no, guys. He's saying this shit all wrong.
You're not listening.
No.
For a man to be a leader, he has to. See, this is the problem, right? We've now, because women make their own money now, they don't want to hear the word control, submissive, authority. It's all these issues because they make their own money now. They're their own bosses now. This is why men are leaving. This is why women are 62% of black women are single. Fact, not my opinion. According to the CDC, why are they single?
I'm about to be single.
These ideals right here.
I ain't gonna be single now either. Like I'm about to be single. The fuck?
Because of these ideals right here. This is why women are single.
52% women is probably happy, but it don't matter because being in a relationship is stressful.
No, being in a relationship. Listen.
Happy.
Let me tell you something. Being in a relationship without an understanding is stressful.
Exactly. Please talk about it, Diddy. Could you talk from the love standpoint that matters over all of this? Like the love aspect trumps all of this made up shit that he telling y'all. This shit is made up shit.
Control is the ability to influence. So you know how control starts? Control starts with manipulation. No. That's rule number one.
I'm glad there's somebody that could talk some kind of sense because y'all niggas eat up anything. Like This man is not saying it right. And y'all in there eating this shit up on some Kevin Samuel shit.
I'm using empirical data. I'm using statistics, right? So what I'm saying is actually true, right? Not my opinion. This is actual facts. What I'm telling you right
it's
now
not.
Control is the ability to influence. For me to be with a woman, right? For any man to be with a woman, to them to lead her, he gotta have influence over her, which is control
over her.
I don't mean
influence over her. Influencing each other. Each other.
I don't mean control as in beating or I mean
influencing each other.
A woman has to be coachable in order to conform to a man's reality.
A woman is going to be submissive to let me tell you something. A woman's going to be submissive to a person she sees that's actually doing, not just talking, not just your action is what's going to make a woman submissive.
No,
you feel me?
No, what the is?
Whoa.
Whoa. Well, women to submit to you.
Whoa, they lost. Yeah, but they're lost.
That's why women are allowing you to lead because
women to submit to you requires two things.
Y'all lost. The blind is leading the blind.
Women to submit to you.
The blind is leading the blind. I'm out.
For a woman to submit to you, you have to have two things: value to her, and authority over her.
Over? Are you dealing with slaves, nigga? Over? Influence each other. I care, I nurture. You guide, you protect. You can't do the things I do. It's at the same level spiritually. Like, what's up with this man? That's slavery.
That's not slavery.
That is slavery.
That's how it's always been. This is why marriage rates are down, because the way you think right now, it's slavery. This is why black women are overwhelmingly single. Because that mindset right there, that indoctrination is why black women are single. You're seeing a man.
I'm not here to appease to a man.
Let's see. You all want leaders.
I'm not here to appease a man.
But guess what? You got to adhere to his authority. Nowadays, women don't want to adhere to men because guess what? Make your own money now. This is why it's detriment. This is why a woman want to make her own money is a headache. It's not an attribute. It's actually a curse for you. The more money you make, the more you ostracize yourself in the dating market. From the very same men you want to date. He
just told y'all basically niggas a week that because we make more money, even if we're good at it, we're not going to be able to get a good man because men are not at the same standards as women, and that's the problem. That is straight ego. That is straight ego. He's saying that. Please, Bree, somebody go second this man. He says the more female makes, there's so much men on a lesser value that it make it harder for us to get a good man because of us. That's what he said.
The more you ostracize yourself in the dating market, the more money a man makes, the more he. Here's the thing, right? I'm gonna give you an example. A man making $500,000 a year. That's 40 years old, right? Versus a woman who making $40,000 a year. That's 40 years old. Who do you think has more value in the dating market?
They both do. Because at the end of the day,
thank you, Diddy. Thank you, Diddy. This is from a straight. Oh my God, y'all are just. Hold on, Butter. Let me add this man. I'm gonna get you back.
Because he can date now. She can't.
Whoa.
That's the difference.
This is crazy.
This is where you going at, Zeus. A broke woman could sit there, come across a nigga that's willing to upgrade her than a man that's sitting there, broke, that's gonna be willing to sit there and get upgraded by a female. That's a fact.
What's up, King? Hold on, let's see what he gotta say.
I mean, I just been on here listening and observing here and all everybody's opinions and everything, but at the end of the day, each side is saying a lot of. Y'all gotta excuse me. I just had my wisdom teeth taken out, so I might sound a little slurred.
You all right, King?
But it's a lot of real things that's being said around here, but we gotta start by letting each other finish what we saying so we can get the full, you know what I'm saying, the full concept of what's said, because Queen, I hear you snapping on bruh, like as soon as he used the word control or nothing, a word that rubs you the wrong way, y'all not listening. And I feel like we both sides got a lot to offer to this conversation. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so let me explain. I think that's the problem. I'm not telling y'all how I truly feel. I think I'm just keep going at what he's saying. So let me tell you how I truly feel. I truly feel that he's forced. And he's forced because he's speaking from a structural kind of way of analyzing from a probably one type of demographic kind of man. Like, he's not speaking from if he actually sat down and spoke to successful people that have relationships, what it took and what they went through. So he's basically saying that most men think this way, and this is what we have to deal with in order to have a successful relationship. And I want to break that down to y'all, how nobody can ever paint a picture to you about how a perfect relationship should be. Let me say that from jump. Everybody's circumstance and situation and how they heart, let me finish, and how they heart, attract to people first, don't even have to do with skin color sometimes. You feel me? We have this idea of how we think things are going to be in this kind of control way. And that's why I keep saying he's speaking from ego, because he's speaking from things that failed. Why are we speaking from statistics that failed? We have to speak from people that it worked for and how it worked for them. And they'll tell you. Go ahead.
What he's saying is, yeah, you got the right to feel that way, but how can we sit here and argue what's in black and white? Okay, so for example,
he's arguing what failed. What failed?
But if it's in black and white, it's also letting you know how it failed.
And that's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you that his way of thinking is wrong.
No.
It failed. You think it failed. He's telling y'all things in regards to like how it failed and what you should do. That's not that. You can't control nobody's motherfucking way of going.
What he said, you have to be able to lead and understand. You gotta know. The only thing controlling is going to do is make up become very rebellious. It's going to make up be against you. We can't control nobody.
Thank you. So let him say what he said. So Red Do-Rag, say what you were saying, so that now they can interpret where I'm coming from. Go ahead.
For a man to lead you, it means he's responsible for you. Think about it with your children, or if you've ever been a leader at your job, right? Same thing. For me to lead at a job, I'm gonna give you something because you guys thinking out of context. At a job, for me to lead my employees, because I used to be a district manager. For me to lead my employees, guess what? I have to have authority over them.
You cannot compare relationships to work. So could you get out of that, please? No, but you can't. You can't. How you gonna put a work situation to a relationship? No.
That's his opinion, though.
No, you can't.
To his opinion, you just can't.
And first of all, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Y'all could have your own little podcast about y'all toxic ass ways. Okay, I'm alright with that. So if I feel like at the end I gave this man over an hour of just bare nonsense, because at the end of the day, he's basically telling y'all and giving y'all a general. And it's okay to be able to agree to disagree, for sure. You feel me? Definitely okay, and it's fine. But I think the problem with intaking information nowadays is like people are looking for shit to just go along with their mindset instead of challenging it. And that's why I like Diddy up here, because Diddy, I feel like, can understand what he's saying, but telling y'all what worked for him. You feel me? Like, you can't.
Nobody can be controlled. Us as men, even though we think in a certain way that we could possibly control, at the end of the day,
he's telling y'all from a controlled standpoint.
But nobody
That's
can
not what I said. That's not what I said.
Nobody can control.
That's not what I said, though. I didn't say that.
You are in control of your own life. We can guide, give it suggestions, advice, but at the end of the day, Queen, it's up to you if you want to take the advice. Because at the end of the day, we can't come to your residence and live your life. Only you can live your life. So nobody can control nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
Let him finish speaking. Let Zeus finish his statement. All right, you're gonna let me finish?
Go ahead.
What I'm saying is, in any situation you're in, I didn't say control somebody. That's not what I say. What I say was for leadership is responsibility. For me to be responsible for you, I have to have control over you to make sure I'm able to influence you, make sure you don't make the wrong decisions. I have to have authority over you. This is how this works in business, relationships, etc. Business is a dawn of time. It only changed the last decade because of feminism. But can you explain that more?
Oh my God, please, Diddy.
I have authority and control over you. What do you mean by that? So what I mean by that is I have to have control in order to make sure you're not doing the wrong thing, right? I have to have control over you. What I mean by control over you is influence over you. I can influence you to do certain things that make sure. Because my job in this relationship is to ensure the success of the relationship. I'm the leader here, right? For me to be the leader, I have to make sure I'm able to have authority to where you're able to understand the direction I'm trying to lead you in. If I'm telling you let's go right, you're saying let's go left, then it can't work. Because you're trying to go in the opposite direction. Well, why would she question you though? Listen. But if I have control over you, I have authority over you, guess what? Now I can get us to where we need to be.
Ego.
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 If you're telling her to go right and she's saying left, this is when you as a man supposed to sit there and help her understand, babe, why am I telling you to go
or understand why she's telling you that.
Communication.
Yes.
Yes.
Diddy.
If a woman is constantly challenging your authority, it ain't gonna work. That's when you get to quarrel with something. Even if I has this shit. But she has to know what's going on. How would understand? No. Again, this is weird. Again, this is why I keep telling you guys. If you're choosing a man, women don't understand this right here. You choose a guy, you're choosing the man. Men fuck who they can, you fuck who you choose. If you choose a man to lead you, that's on you. If you choose an inadequate
men choose, not women.
No, women choose.
Wow.
I'm gonna tell you how.
Wow.
I can't fuck you unless you let me fuck you, correct?
That's crazy.
Men only choose commitment. Men are the gatekeepers to commitment. Women are the gatekeepers to sex. So men don't choose. Men can only get access to you if you give them access to you. That's how it works. For any man in the world, a man cannot fuck you without your permission. No. That's a fact. So what I am telling you is now, moving forward, now we have that fact clear. What I am telling you is, if a man's not an inadequate leader or unfit to lead you, you shouldn't be dealing with him. But if you're dealing with him, that means you gave him the permission to lead you, which is cool. You gotta trust his judgment.
This is so toxic.
I'm not saying a man gotta ignore you, but what you're saying can be taken into consideration. But he has the final say so. And any successful business has to be one leader, one final decision maker. You can give your say so, and we'll hear you. But he is the final say so. He's the leader here. You have to be willing to follow his lead. It can't work any other way.
Guys,
listen.
If a man value his woman, he will value her opinion over anybody's opinion. That's not true, guys.
Very crazy because to be honest with you, once again, there's nothing wrong with what you say, but my whole thing, this is where it does come wrong at. I feel like the least you owe that young lady or that female that you're trying to leave is an explanation to why this and that.
And you listen to her. This toxic ass shit.
I didn't say she can't question you though. I didn't say she can't question you. I said, but you said the reason why relationships don't work is because females nowadays want to sit there and question. You just said that. Not too long ago. No, I'll try this again. What I said was, a relationship cannot work if a woman is challenging a man's authority consistently. That's what I said. Challenging. The difference between fussing and challenging. If you're challenging my authority, think about it like this, right? At a job. And I don't know if you guys have ever been a leader at your job, right? I've been this again.
You keep comparing jobs to relationship, and this is the problem.
You can't. I'm gonna tell you why.
That's the problem.
No, it is. Leadership is leadership. I'm using the actual definition. You guys are using your own opinion.
He's heartless. He's heartless. He's talking from a heartless standpoint.
Listen carefully. Talking from a logical standpoint.
Yeah. How could you? Love is not logical.
Again, men are logical.
Love is not logical, and men love. Men have a heart, and men have feminine qualities in themselves too. You're not tapped into your femininity. That's the problem.
No, femininity is the worst thing you can have.
What?
An emotional man is catastrophic. An emotional man.
What? And y'all sitting here eating up what this man is saying to y'all?
An emotional man calls you out your name.
If a man balances his feminine and his masculine traits, that is a man from God, nigga. A man's supposed to have his feminine traits.
An emotional man equals violence. An emotional man's house is shut up.
Oh my God.
An emotional man's actually a fucking problem, and you don't realize it. That's why women end up with the wrong guy time and time again. Because men nowadays aren't stoic. A man is supposed to be stoic, but that is emotionally in check. That's the difference. That's what a masculine man actually is. Again, a fact, not my opinion. But here.
This is so toxic. Hold on, let me get you down. What's his name? Because somebody trying to get up here. Love don't live here no more.
Take me down. Not true.
Yeah, but I'm about to pack this. I'm about to get to the next one because you women stop choosing men that have no emotions. That is destruction. Hello, what's good?
Oh God, what's going on, Zeus? My God, what's good with you?
How you doing, champ? How you?
So,
what did I say? It's false.
Shout out to Zeus. Zeus is saying a lot of good stuff. The problem is, and the reason why Zeus triggers a lot of people is because he doesn't really empathize, right? So women want you to empathize with them. They want you to cater to their feelings.
Correct.
Zeus says a lot of things strictly based off the fact, the truth, and it can be very sharp because it's not, the knowledge isn't necessarily navigating where it's going. It's just shooting for the fucking stars. Whatever's in the way is going to get hit.
Right.
So
that's not from the heart.
Right. You don't give a fuck. And I don't, and I'm not even mad at that because in this world where everything is so based on a woman's feelings, not necessarily based on logic. You have to be able to balance the two. So we need people like Zeus, right? So here's the thing. The United States spends hundreds of millions of dollars on archaeology, looking at the past, historical facts, and things like that. They talk about things that happened in the past every single day. They spend hundreds of millions of dollars on this type of stuff. So the reason why they do that is because they want to know how to go into the future successfully. The way you do that is you compare the past to right now. So what works right now, what works in the past, right? In the past, what worked in relationships, what made people stay together is that the man was head of household. Now, don't get offended when people say, oh, you're supposed to submit to your man. In the Bible, it says that a man and a woman are supposed to submit to
but it doesn't say be stupid, though. It doesn't say be stupid, though.
It doesn't say be stupid. It doesn't say be stupid. Hold on, but it doesn't say be stupid, right? 100%, right? It doesn't say be stupid, right? So submitting has nothing to do with stupidity. So that's one thing we have to understand, right? You can't compare the two, right? So a woman, a man has his play, and a woman has her play. We come to a point in the present day where people want to acquiesce in each other's position, right? What's natural to a person? Well, I can do that better than you because they say I can do that better, and that makes me feel good. You can't win a relationship based off of that. You can't. You just can't, right?
Facts.
The main thing we have to understand is this, right? A woman submitting does not mean slavery. A man being a leader does not mean oppression, right?
Facts.
A leader is nothing without his followers. What makes a man leader?
Thank you, Bonita.
That is a verb, right? Leading is a verb.
She's trying to come up here too, so I'm about to get her up. Diddy, let me get his peoples up here real quick. I'm gonna get you back.
No doubt. Shout out Bonita. So leading is.
She was like you at one point too. She ain't want to listen to me too.
True.
Oh nah, I'm not a part of y'all
No,
crowd.
she was like you before, but she didn't hear me before too.
Oh yeah, nah, I'm alright.
What's going on, Bonita?
Hey, baby.
So leading is an action. Leading is a verb. Leading means that I'm not leading unless I have someone to lead and somebody that's willing to follow you. Following someone is a choice. That choice, there's power in that. There's power in the choice to say, I'm going to let this man lead me, especially when you know that man is going in the right direction.
And women
There's
have full
power
choice.
in that. You save yourself. So you can't fight against that. There's nothing wrong with a good man taking a lead. And a good man will recognize when he has a good.
All right, okay. So I have a question. Y'all allow women to lead y'all as well?
It'll never work. The fuck?
Whoa.
That way.
Women aren't capable of leading any man in a relationship.
Oh my God.
She's gonna lead to the end.
We're women, Asia, we're designed to be virtuous. Have you ever read the scripture in the Bible in Proverbs about a virtuous woman?
Nah, talk to me.
So basically, what it explains is that we are, even if we make our own money, so the design of it, right? Me and Zeus, right? I have a daughter, so I'm a liability automatically. He
is the protector and the provider. So I'm coming in as a liability. So anything that I have my own, he doesn't consider my money. But guess what? If anything happened to Zeus, where his finances crumbled, the virtuous woman is there to be the backbone, to be the support of the man in the foundation. That's it. But otherwise, what you guys are snatching and missing, what I see in the miscalculation of this Rubik's Cube of a conversation, is that I like what the last one said, he's shooting stars, and in the process, things will be missed and hit and misguided. It's because he's speaking facts, right?
Why would you consider yourself a liability because you have a daughter?
It's because it's a liability, because at the end of the day, he's taking on full protection and providing to me and my child.
It's logical. Think logically.
We are now.
So you don't want a man to submit to you as well, Queen? You don't want a man to submit to you? You said what? What you just said, Zeus?
Why would a man his thing?
Why would a man submit to a woman?
No. Yes. A man should not submit. Women are meant to submit to men. It's been since the dawn of time. When men submit to you, guess what? You don't want them anymore.
Like
you see him as a. Go ahead.
Earlier about Zeus. Zeus is speaking facts. In reality, Zeus is not what you guys are hearing. He's still the same logical person. It's logic. At the end of the day.
So you don't want a man that's emotional, sweetheart.
So it's not emotional. No, I don't. I'm gonna tell you why. All my exes are emotional. They're imbalanced. Most of your exes are Asia. I guarantee you, most of your exes are imbalanced.
So you don't want a man to like.
He does that. What you're saying?
Listen.
You're calling it the wrong
I
word.
just make you bada.
I said emotional. Yes. Making a woman feel good is different. I'm saying emotional.
You're saying emotional. You're saying the wrong word. Zeus makes a woman and praises a woman. He actually loves.
What's up, sweetheart? What you guys to say? How you doing, boo?
He loves women.
All right. So listen. Here's a problem, right, you guys? Here's a problem, right?
I'm stuck on the whole liability. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna explain what you said. Here's the difference.
No. That's the first part right there. I'm talking to her. Crazier.
Girl, he's not the one. He sounds good. It's not that. He sounds good though.
It's on point. Some of the things is really on point, and I get it. But then you have those moments when you say things.
He said, "No. Why would I ever submit to a woman?"
Yeah. Why is it that?
He said, "Fuck." No, why can't a man submit to a woman?
That's what I said. I know.
Yeah, why? She talking to her. She talking to her though.
Biblically, it states over and over in the Bible. It states over and over that the woman has to submit. It tells her to shut up and submit. Submit 1,000 to submit.
Tell me the passage that it says shut up and submit. Because I'm a PK.
I let you finish. So go ahead. I don't do this. I don't argue.
Wait. Yeah, let her talk. Sorry, sweetheart. All right. I know you like me. We anxious to talk, but let her talk. We anxious to talk. Go ahead, sweetheart.
I'm speaking facts. In the Bible, it teaches a woman to submit and control her tongue. But it says it thousands of ways in different analogies. But it tells men over and over to love the woman, put the woman first for the church.
It's loud in the background.
He's not putting down a woman. What he's doing is telling you factual of the order of foundation.
Okay, so what makes you a liability? I want to know that.
There can't be two heads.
Let me just come here.
It can't be two heads?
No.
2 heads is better than one.
No, she means 2 heads.
Not that kind of head.
Yes, 2 heads. Yeah, why a woman could be who she is and a man could be who he is.
Listen for a moment. If you even on your taxes, they ask you who's head of the household. It can't be 2. It's only 1. This is the problem, right? Just like I told you earlier. There's only 1 pilot, and then there's a co-pilot. There's only 1 final decision maker. That's the only way it fucking
Both are decision makers. So there's compromising. There's a certain thing that's compromising, but this straight on one thing is wild.
There's only 1 head.
Y'all losing me.
1 head. It's the man. That's how it has to be.
All right, let's get into this. Let's get into this liability. The liability.
So a man with man's taking her on financially, as well as emotionally, everything else. If I get with a woman and kids, she's a liability because now I got to provide for her and those children. I'm responsible for the whole package there. If you get with a man with kids, you're not responsible for shit. Because he's taking care of the kids and you, which is how it should be. Now, if you get with a guy who's broke, who can take care of his own kids and you too, that's your problem. But if you get with a guy who's an actual man, he's providing for his kids and you. There's no financial obligation for you to be a
We're the virtuous women, he's the head. We're the virtuous women, he's the head. You make our own money, but our money's our money. But his money is our money.
Again,
our money's our money. Zeus, is that right?
Yes.
My money's my money. Your money's our money.
Wait. Listen.
I said that once. No. But this is my point. I said that once.
A woman. Wait. She said that one time. Listen.
I said it one time.
All right, y'all. All right.
Listen. Wait. Hold on. Wait.
Okay, go ahead, Zeus.
If you give it a girl, right? I'm taking care. Men should be taking care of women, right? I'm taking care of you. I'm providing. I'm taking care of you. Again, your money's irrelevant, right? My money's my money. I mean, my money's our money. Your money's your money, right? So if that's the case, then guess what? I'm taking on a responsibility of you and your children.
So my money is my money. Your money is our money. So you don't have no access to my money at all.
I don't care about your money. You don't have none of that. I don't give a fuck. Men will take you. Men will happily take a woman home with no money. Men do not care about a fucking woman's money. The men that you really want don't give a fuck about it. The more money a man makes, the less he cares about your money. Are there men who care about your money? Sure, but you don't.
So, sweetheart, so you think with that same logic, because I agree with that, the man should, so the more money he makes, he got access to more women to where, he can cheat?
Wait, you're changing the goalposts. Wait, hold on. Wait. That's far less.
That logic that you just said, right? Most men do not care about what a female makes if he wants to be with her, right? Right? Cool. So if I accept that lifestyle, excuse me?
Basically, there's a lot of women, right? There's a lot of women that are working now. We have the ability to make money as well. Actually, we have the ability to make more money than men. A lot of us are making more money than men.
We don't need to come up.
Zeus talks to men. He preaches to men. But for me, with women, when I hear the women that come for him, they're not understanding. They're not understanding that it doesn't matter if you're broke or if you got money or if you're a boss bee or if you got all the money in the world. A real man does not care about what you have because a real man sees you. If he wants to marry you, he sees you 100% as a liability because at the end of the day, he's going to fully take care of you no matter what you do. Whether you have money
y'all be there. Y'all be right there for me. Like, they be right there. I'll be like, yeah. And then it'd be like, now I'm a liability. And it's like, wait. Hold on. How did we get there? Y'all understanding is just bizarre to me a little bit.
It's not that energy because you keep saying facts. And I'm trying to figure out where you get your numbers from.
So listen, wait. Go to my bio.
Real quick. You remember you said don't cut me off real quick. You remember all these polls that y'all be pulling from? The polls that y'all be pulling up. Who's taking these surveys? Who's doing these surveys? Because I promise you, I'm in my 30s, and in 37 years of life, I've never took no damn survey. So I'm 1% of that number that you keep saying facts. That's not a fact. And I got hard about 100 other women and men that has not took that same survey. So when y'all say these are facts, it's not facts. It's your opinion. No. And that's okay. It's okay.
They saying what's a liability. Yeah, we've been waiting for her to say it. Yep, she's right. Wait, let her. Let's hear. They want to hear her first, sweetheart. Yeah. So explain to us what you meant by liability, like in a sense with your kid.
But I already said that.
Oh, you did? You Oh, basically he's taking on you, right?
You're taking on, whether it's not only financially. You guys have to understand what a man is.
That's a fact. You're all right, bro.
Respect a man. Because maybe they make more money. Maybe they're independent. Maybe whatever. I don't know. But a lot of women men are, y'all don't understand. Men aren't getting sex in women like y'all think.
Facts.
Y'all keep throwing this narrative out that these niggas got bitches. But realistically, a lot of black men are single and they're not getting no sex. A lot
one
of
out of three men are virgin in the last year.
I live in Atlanta and I have a lot of homeboys that are single. And I love to meet women that are single because I can connect you with my boys. I'm responsible for 4 to 5 marriages in the last 4 or 5 years. But the rest of my homeboys that went to college, they got degrees in Atlanta.
It's giving cold.
It's giving crazy. You see how she just said I was off for the fire emergency? That's God. They ain't got nothing to do with you.
No, girl, argue with somebody else. I'm not together, magic.
All right, y'all. All right, y'all. All right, baby. Appreciate you, Queen. All right.
It's not my oratory. Go ahead.
All right, Thick Mama. Okay, baby.
Listen.
Thank you.
Okay.
But anyway.
They said, are you in a relationship? That's a good question.
Is this spinning?
Girl, I'm talking to you. You in a relationship?
No.
Okay. Oh, all right. So you're not in a relationship.
Yeah, I was agreeing with everything except for the liability part. So the liability, it's not what you're saying. You don't gotta explain it. You explain it. We don't want a guy to say that to us. I don't want a nigga telling me like at all. Like I heard already a relationship, and here you say you a whole liability. Y'all can't hear me because I said I heard already. I heard you. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Hey.
So I have a question.
Ivy. Hey, Ivy. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. I just wanted someone I'm driving, but can someone just like Google the actual definition of liability?
He right here. I guess he want to explain it.
So I my own money. I'm confused. Even if I came in a situation with a kid, I'm not a liability because I have my own bills and I have my own money. So I'm not a liability unless I don't come with my own money.
Let me explain you, brother. Right?
You explained it already, but I have my own everything. So how is I'm a liability?
I'm gonna tell you.
My kids are taken care of, and I don't even want to explain it to you because you're not the daddy. So how is I'm a liability?
I'm gonna explain it to you.
Hold on. I think what the issue is that sometimes because I'm guilty of it. Sometimes we can hear a term and it can evoke like a negative emotion on it because we don't understand what it is.
Right.
But like when you think about like insurance,
because this is insane. This is insane. Liability is insane. The state of being responsible for something, especially by law.
There you go. I don't know how you had to Google liability.
Okay, so if I'm in a relationship with somebody, how am I a liability?
Wait, I think when we hear it sounds.
Ad picking and choosing. He said ad picking and choosing. He's a little bit more chill than me. He's the same way. Ad picking and choosing. You get a chance.
Who?
Picking and choosing. He speaks more to women. So he helps women find relationships.
Liability ain't full coverage.
But now here's the thing, right? If a man gets with you and you have kids, right? You're a liability man. Why? Because you come with a package deal. You introduce a certain level of complexity to a man's life that a woman with kids just don't introduce. That's just a fucking fact. So versus a man with kids, what I mean by that is he has 100% responsibility for you and that child. You're saying you make your own money, you don't need him, but he's still responsible for you and that child. You're living under his roof.
His roof? His roof? What if we got the crib together?
I'm not moving. I got my own crib. See, that's
this is yo. I don't even want to smoke as much as I'm smoking right now.
Ladies.
Let's be clear. If you're speaking in general rules, 9 times out of 10, women got her own place, niggas don't.
I understand that.
Let's be fair to be realistic.
Ladies.
So moving under his roof, that's kind of
ladies. I mean, forget your own personal life. Speaking in general.
No, I'm speaking in general too, because you're not being realistic. A lot of men house hop, so you can't say all this.
I'm speaking about the men you want. I'm not speaking about the losers you don't want. If they're relevant, you don't want them, right? Speaking of the men that you do want. What I'm saying is, if the men that you do want, if you give it to man, right, and he's and you have a child, he has to take care of you and that child.
And I'm still not moving in with him.
Can you listen for a moment?
I'm still not moving in with him.
Listen for a moment. If you give it to man, right? I'm saying
no, because y'all keep saying let him talk, but I've been watching. I was watching.
I know. I understand.
I calmed down. He was
just so confused.
Not letting nobody else talk.
Let everybody talk. All I'm saying is you're confused with what's going on.
What's up, sweetheart? Rose Ivy. I know you have a question for him?
Yeah, basically what I was trying to say, because I understand both perspectives, and I think what the issue is that when men refer to women as liability, it just sounds really offensive. But when you actually look at what the term and what the definition of liability, it does make sense when we think about traditional relationships. And what I mean by that is like, when I get with a man, I have kids, so there's a certain expectation that I am a package deal. You know what I mean? So like if we're together and we're serious, he does assume some level of responsibility for me and my children. And let's say if we take it even farther, like my past experience, like with my ex, I was on his insurance. So anytime I went to the doctor, anytime the kids went to the doctor, a certain part, some money.
I wanna tell y'all how there's a big difference between liability and responsibility. Okay, so this is the problem I have with a lot of people that's kind of well spoken in a sense, because I think it's a responsibility to be able to explain in the right way. This man keeps saying liability, and y'all understand what he's saying, but the term is absolutely absurd, and he knows that though. There's a difference between you being a liability and you being a responsibility. If you are with the man, you are his responsibility. If you have a child, now y'all both are his responsibility that he chose. Liability is ridiculous. 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 Ridiculous.
Basically, it's crazy though, right? Hold on, y'all.
Ridiculous.
Y'all just read the definition.
There's a difference between reliability and responsibility, bro. Like you're not about to tell me none of that.
And still not understand how it correlates with the
We understand the definition, but I'm trying to understand. So when it comes to a relationship, the responsibility is not 50-50.
Yes, exactly. Reliability is a loss. Reliability is not an asset. He's basically saying when he takes you on, you're not an asset. Responsibility can be an asset. If you're responsible for someone, they can be an asset. If you're a reliability to someone, you're not an asset. Come on, bro. Stop trying to play games. He's playing games. He's playing games.
I finish my thought process and I'm gonna calm down.
Go ahead, boo.
The point that I reiterate, the reason why I can agree or understand where the term liability comes from, because from my experience, whenever I'm divorced, I had 2 children prior to the marriage, but not, and then I had 2 children with my ex. So when I left, when we got divorced, he now, he pays me a certain amount of money, for child support, alimony, and those things. That was a liability. He assumed the risk when we got married. It didn't work out, and now he's fine. Oh, so we liabilities. Oh my God, I'm gonna stay single.
Oh my God.
A liability. Not going into it, we don't think that it's a liability. Okay, yes, he's responsible, but in that rare instance that it doesn't work out.
At the end of the day, you were a responsibility that he understood was more value than being a liability. Right. At the end of the day, the relationship broke up and now you became a liability. That don't have nothing to do with how it started, how it went. That just was the reality of the situation. And sometimes
when we buy a new car, we don't expect to wreck that car or hit another car. We still have to have liability, total, and collision.
I can't believe, no, we cannot. Yes, you cannot compare that. I don't like when people do that.
I'm just saying the term.
Nah, we can't put the same thing.
If you hit a car, you can make it fixed. If you hit me, I can't be fixed.
Right. That's a good point too.
Don't compare me so far. But that's the whole point is having liability insurance, right? Because you're assuming a risk.
So here's the thing,
right? I feel like a woman with kids is not a risk, especially if she getting her own money.
So
we are not asking you to take that on. As high as I'm a liability, you don't have to take on.
Yes, that's a choice. So that's not a liability. That's an asset. That's a choice.
It's a choice given.
Yes, that's a choice. Anything you choose would be.
If I choose to buy a house,
and when we split, I'm still be able to take on my responsibility.
No.
So I'm not a liability.
These are all your opinions.
A liability is a person that financially.
No, that's not what it is. No. These are all your opinions, right? But you just read the.
I know what liability is. I'm saying that a woman with kids is not liability.
I'll let y'all speak. What I'm saying is, you all just said, read the definition of liability, right? and you're still making up your own caveats to it. Liabilities, again, if
it's not an asset, but you don't have to take him out.
Can I speak? So if you buy a house, right? You're choosing to buy a house. You're still taking on a liability. What I am telling you is, right? If a man gets with a woman, by default, by him getting with you with the kids, you are a liability. He's responsible for you and those children. You are under his leadership. And that's cool. Let me finish you quick. If I'm leading you, I'm responsible for you. You're under his leadership. You and your children are a package deal. He can get with a girl who has no kids, who's a better bet for him.
What?
That's the difference.
What? So he basically just said women with kids are not as valuable as women without kids too.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Across the board, that's a fact.
I'll get more than bitches with no kids.
Think logically. Think logically.
So, all right. They saying having a kid is a risk, but I've been in a relationship where niggas don't even meet my kid because it's not.
Okay, that don't count. I'm about women who try to get married.
Until we because y'all talking, y'all not being realistic.
All right, let's try this again. I ain't being very realistic.
When we get to the point that you meet my kids, I understand, but I'm not gonna throw that responsibility on them. Like I got a 12-year-old, right? The relationship that I was in, I did not put nothing that pertains to her on that man. Do you get it? Nothing that pertains to her on that man. I did everything for her myself. I didn't ask him for nothing. So I was not a liability.
I'm not speaking about you. Here's the problem.
But I'm speaking about me. I'm not doing statistics. I'm speaking about my experience.
This is female solipsism. Your experience is irrelevant.
And most women I know is like me too. So I can't speak for other females.
Your experience and who you know is an outlier. I'm speaking in general. In general, if a man takes on a woman, he's responsible for her and that woman. Even by law, he is. This is not, again, you guys are just going with your feelings. And this is why you're so confused. This is why you don't understand. Because a lot of men lie to y'all. A lot of men lie to y'all. A lot of men think y'all still. The problem is, a lot of y'all dating men who don't have it together, right? So they'll lie to you. They'll bullshit you. They'll tell you what you need to piece of your ego. They'll tell you they still want you. Men will still fuck you with a kid. I'm not saying that. What I'm telling you is, if a man takes you on, by default, by definition, because he's responsible for you. Even if you have your own, I'm not saying you have your own money. Let's say you have your own money, all that shit. He's still responsible for you and that child. If right now, let's say money didn't exist, and the world broke out in the apocalypse.
And I'm not responsible for him too.
Like something happened right now.
I'm not responsible. I'm not responsible.
No, because there's no financial burden. There's no financial burden on you as a woman. If a man comes in, if a man's a man, he's taking care of you and your children. Not the other way around. Me taking care of his kids. It don't work that way.
I'm not saying I'm saying if something. So what is the problem when people get married and they get
what? That's what I like.
Okay. Somebody phone is robotic. Somebody phone sounds robotic. I can't hear y'all.
She's spinning.
So a woman don't take on a man's responsibility with him having kids?
Okay.
So a man does not take on what? So if I'm dealing with a man that have a kid, I don't have no responsible burden on myself if I marry this man and his baby mother got him on child support?
So real quick, can I? All right.
What?
Quick, right? Let me say something. All right. He's the way that he's being aggressive and adequate with the whole situation. This is why y'all not understanding what he's trying to say. Basically, no. Listen. I'm gonna give it on both ends because when you utilize certain words, of course, we're gonna grasp the negative part of it. But what you have to understand is when he's saying liability and he's bringing it to logical terms at the end of the day, exactly. Which means when you sit there as us being mothers, right? We have other responsibilities, which you have to understand, which on our hand, we have to put certain terms of our relationships, certain situations has to go on hold because why? Our responsibility is our liability. So that's what you got to understand. So yes, that's a liability, regardless of how much money you got at the end of the day. Right. Yes, you can be an asset to this man and to yourself, but at the end of the day, you have liabilities.
It goes both ways, though.
Listen, but what y'all not understanding is the definition. No, I'm not saying only you, but I'm saying also in the comments. What I'm saying is liability means response. Yes, it goes both ways. That's the same way as with a man.
It don't. And his point of view is
because the way that because you know why the way that he's explaining it.
I don't agree with 100%.
Of course, because the way that he's explaining it, No, he's explaining it so broad to where it's like he's reading from the book itself. He's not giving it on both ends. You know what I'm saying? The same way as with a man. men have liabilities as well. Like with females, we take in men that literally have nothing. Like, as I didn't agree when he sat there, he said, "Oh, only guys that sit there with money can sit there and cheat and whatever the case."
I didn't say that.
I'm putting it in a different term, whatever. I'm not saying exactly what you're saying. I'm just saying that at the end of the day, you got a lot of broke niggas that sit there and cheat more because why? As women, we are caterers. So what we do is we take in the poor, basically. Not to say it like that, but we take in the less fortunate. We take in those who need. You see what I'm saying? Because we are naturally that. We are naturally submissive. You see what I'm saying? But as a man, they're not put on this earth to do so. But can they do it? Yes, they can do it. You get what I'm saying? It's not saying that this is like that. That's why they say, you know, the Venus and Mars, we're from two different places. We have two different outlooks on everything. Every way that a man thinks and a man feels and how they were put here to be, that's not what they were here for. You get what I'm saying? How we look at it and how we was put here for. But can they do what we do? Hell yeah, they can. Can they love? Can they be emotional? Can they be submissive? Can they cater? Yes, they can. Are they liabilities? Yes. Can they be assets? Yes. Like, it's broad, but it's the way that he's explaining it is making it seem like he's targeting on the wrong side of the fence. But he's not basically giving it on both assets.
I'm speaking logical, right? Now, are men liabilities? Men probably may be more. The problem is a lot of men that are choosing, again, you choose the man. If you're choosing a liability with a man, that's on you as a woman. Because you're in the choosing seat. You decide who gets access to you. You decide who you get number two. You decide who you fuck.
That goes for both ends.
No, men only do what you allow. Men fuck who they can. Women fuck who they choose. That's the difference. Because women are in the choosing seat. If a man can fuck who he wanted to, women wouldn't even get first dates nowadays. Right?
That's not true. Men and women choose who they want to fuck.
No.
Some men are very picky with who they fuck. But alright, bro.
Let me tell you why he's saying. Wait, let me tell y'all why he's saying what he's saying. We can tell a lot of. All right, generally, the majority of females, we generally sit there and we go off of emotion. See, for example, right? I'm gonna give you this fucking ambulance shit. For example,
I agree with him when he said that we don't want an emotional man. I don't want an emotional man because I deal with that, and like he said, emotional men is violent. They don't think like with a clear head. He's right. I agree with that. I said certain stuff. I agree with him.
Can I just finish real quick? When I say women are in the choosing seat, well, let me just finish real quick. I already cut off. I'm saying women are in the choosing seat. What I mean by that is, right now, if I wanted to fuck, I don't know, fucking Nicki Minaj, she has to decide to let me fuck her. See the difference? Women are in the choosing seat.
You know that.
No, but she's contesting that. What I'm saying is, women are the choosers, not men. If you're fucking with a man who's a loser, who's inadequate, who can't lead you, that is on you. Just like a man, a man choosing seat only when it comes to commitment. Because men decide who they give their commitment to. So a man commits to a girl and she's the wrong girl, that's on his ass. That's the difference. Does that make more sense now? Or is it?
First of all, I think what the problem is we are arguing two different spectrums and not a balance. You should always want a masculine man who knows how to balance his feminine energy because both matters. You understand what I'm saying? This man is more logical. He's telling you to keep the emotions out of it, work with logic. And that does not work because at the end of the day, we are emotional creatures. You get what I'm saying? So you need a man to balance. Exactly. His way of going is not going to work. He's basically telling you at the end of the day, first of all, men and women should be able to submit to each other. Ain't no such thing as a man supposed to.
Let's take this into the marriage, right? Let's take this further, right? We're gonna take this to people that sat there and took their vows or whatever the case may be. If you want to get technical, a marriage is foundation in business. Technically, that shit isn't working off of emotions. Yes, it's extended and it started off of emotion. Don't get me wrong. It started off of emotion. With your balance when it comes down to marriage is foundation. Period. In business. That is what it stems from.
Healthy relationships are not based on compatibilities or commonalities.
What? Healthy relationships is not based on compatibility and what?
Can I finish?
I said repeat it. Repeat it.
Oh. Can I talk? Because it's like, this is hard as hell.
Thank you, Noah. You basically sign a contract just like a job when you get married. That's what
Kat, I seen your comment and I wish I could pin your comment, Kat, because I don't get it. Like women, men, and go ahead. Go ahead.
Healthy relationships are not based on compatibilities and commonalities. They're based on polarity. Opposites attract. So you think you want an emotional man until you beat your ass, and you really don't want it.
Not every emotional man beat your ass. Not every emotional man beat your ass, girls. You want a girl that you want a man that balances both his emotional side and his masculine side. We both have. That's the problem. He is out of alignment with his femininity. He's out of alignment. He's just the toxic masculine kind of guy based on ego. So.
This is why women can't raise. This is why women can't raise boys to be boys.
Listen,
because
you in a relationship?
No, that's stupid. No. So here's the thing, right?
Niggas is taking relationship advice from a nigga that said relationships are stupid.
I'm gonna answer that. I'm gonna answer that. No, I'm gonna answer that.
Let nature take its course. Let nature take its course. We all single and we all giving our opinion. Let nature take its course.
But see, the problem is, Butter, you're attributing a female's metric of success to a man. Mm-hmm. A man's metric of success is not being in a relationship. That's a female's. That's a female metric of success.
Listen, no man ever wake up and say, "Hey, I want to get married."
Exactly.
No man.
That's a female
woman, that is our shit. We're the fairy tale. We want the fucking. No, I'm being real. This is all the way real. No, I'm being real because that's what we want. No man is gonna ever wake up and say, "I want to get married." Today, I chose to be told where to park. Today is where I chose to be told what to do today. No, men live to live. We are different. We are born from two different places, so we cannot tell them. We're born and we're born to be caterers and nurturers. That's why what we do when we're first born, we automatically know how to take care of a baby. You feel what I'm saying? We got the baby dolls. We're trying to feed them before our parents even showed us that. This is what we naturally do.
Exactly.
It's a difference. A man is not waking up thinking about no fucking unicorn. It's not happening. We are the ones who live by the fairy tales and the Cinderellas and all that. They're not doing that. If you also
oh my God, this is so toxic. That is not true, guys. That's not true. That's not true. That is not true. That is so false. That is so false.
I'm confused how men can't wake up and
Asia is why. When you said she just says not true, Asia is why men lie to women. This is why men manipulate you and tell you they want to be with you forever, and all this nonsense, because guess what? Because 90% of men are just trying to fuck you. Right. Women conflate sexual attraction with relationship attraction.
I'm confused.
This is why men lie to women. This is why men lie to women, because women want to hear this nonsense about fairy tale. Men don't think that way.
And you know what's crazy? I only get lied to by the niggas that I gave opportunities to that didn't fit what I felt for myself. So I always blame myself because I'm like, I didn't go and attract the real man thinking it was a fairy tale, thinking I could fix the man that think like you to fit my criteria when there are men that's gonna fit my criteria. So you're right. The men of your caliber definitely do lie to me. But the men that understand what I'm saying, and I know that's out there, that I've even had conversations with, yeah, I did that. Yeah.
No. Women can have honesty.
You could get a woman that'll put everything on the table and tell, listen, it's like this, it's like that.
But see,
women that accept you as you are. Some women like me, I don't care.
But women can't handle honesty though. I spoke about honesty all this time.
No, I honestly can. You can't.
No, I'm not saying that men don't wake up and say, you have men that do want to get
married.
Ladies, can I finish my thought, ladies? Can I finish my thought? What I'm saying is, women can't handle honesty. The man came up to you and told you, listen, brother, I just want to fuck you. I don't want to get to know you. I don't care about your life. I don't care what you got going on. Fuck you.
And I'm a cool brother. I'm a fuck him and I had that before.
Listen.
I just want to fuck you.
What I ain't saying is,
but nigga woke up to me and be like, brother, I'm gonna fuck you. Nigga,
listen. What I'm saying is,
I'm gonna fuck if I want to fuck.
Listen for a moment. If a man came with the woman that raw, right? I just want to fuck you. I want to know y'all care about your personality. I don't care about your name. I just want to take my dick and you get my dick sucked. But man did that. 9 listen to Griffin. 9 out of 10, a woman's gonna say
every
no.
female not going with it.
9 out of 10, a woman's gonna say no.
Every female not going with it.
So men gotta say what? I want to get to know you. I like you. Oh, that's dope.
That's predatorio. That's predatorio. That means you lied to me to get pussy. That's predatorio.
Every female not looking for a relationship.
Thank you.
That's predatorio.
Short term like men do. Men date short term majority of the time. Women date long term.
Oh
if you go to any dating app,
most niggas want it to be with me.
No, not looking for. Every girl have any bio, not looking for a hookup. Because women do not date for hookups. Men do. We're very different. This is why you see the gay community age is high. Men look for hookups. Men don't always looking for sex.
They looking for
the longest relationship I had was just fucking.
This is why girls can get cash apps, get first dates, because men looking for sex. And how do we do that? By
I believe that.
Hold on, widow. Hold on, widow.
Acquiesce to the dating market that we have.
But I definitely, let me tell you something. A man could tell
Bring
me.
up picking and choosing. He's still here.
But not all women is looking for.
Bring up picking and choosing, Asia.
Nah, she wanted to come up real quick. She was heavy. What's up, sweetheart?
Hey, how you doing? Okay.
How you doing, sweetheart?
This misconception of marriage is it's so many damn points that have been touched on. Now, when I hear Zeus speak, and it's not the first time I've heard him speak, he speak on the basis of sex alone. He is not talking about long term
or love. He's not talking about love.
That's a whole right. His basis is based on sex. That's the basis of it. Now, if we're going to talk long term in marriage, then that's when he's flawed completely.
Right.
So if
he's right.
On sex, then he got some valid.
Right.
If we're talking about long term relationships and marriage, then he's off the top.
All the way wrong, guys. All the way wrong. If it's just a sex and dating, like the dating crowd, he's absolutely right. The dating crowd and how nasty it get and how these men think, he's right. If you want long term in marriage, he's all the way wrong. His numbers, his generalization, all of that is wrong. It's giving me a headache.
Right.
No, it's not. Go ahead.
Married. That's my whole point. Like taking advice from somebody that never been married.
And I'm actually married right now, so
I'm not talking about you.
No, I know Zeus not. Yeah,
but a man's metric of society. A man's metric society is not being married. That's a female's metric.
What?
Well, men propose to women all the time. So men propose to.
That is not true.
Men do not. Here's the thing.
So why does men propose?
Much as a woman does.
I'm gonna let you finish because I can't talk.
Go ahead, King. Go ahead. Let him talk. Let him talk for real. Go ahead, Zeus.
I'm not a king.
You're not a king?
What I'm saying, no, I'm not a king. No,
I'm not a king.
I don't take titles I have not earned. I do not take titles I have not earned. But listen, what I'm saying is right.
All right,
so now, what I'm saying is right. For a relation to work, marriage, whatever it is, there has to be an understanding of gender roles. Nowadays, we have debating those gender roles. That's why we have the chaos we have today. That's why there's confusion. This is why you're debating what I'm saying. A lot of women are lied to. Most of what you hear from men, and I'm telling you the truth, is a fucking lie. Men are trying to fuck you. That's it. Because what I'm saying to you? Now, is it every single man in the world? No. But 98% of men that come to you are trying to fuck you. Almost everybody in the world is trying to fuck you. The attention you're receiving is sexual attention. So men will tell you whatever they got to tell you because it's hard for men to get sex. Most men, a lot of men struggle with getting sex. A lot of men struggle with getting women in the first place. So guess what?
Oh my God. I can't believe y'all eating this man up. I really can't believe this shit.
Okay.
What I'm telling you now is,
okay, so you're telling me there's men out there who are not intending to meet their wife, to get their partner, to build an empire, to build legacy. Are you telling me that?
Not what I said.
He generalized, so I'm not sure how he's saying he didn't say that.
What I simply said was, women can, basically what I'm saying is women conflate sexual attraction with relationship attraction. But I'm telling you, the majority of men that approach you, 98% are trying to fuck you. Now, there are men.
You attract first. You attract physical first. So okay, I understand that.
Yes, correct. Because men are visual creatures. Okay. So it's always sex first. Now, now it's your job once he fucks you to retain you. Maybe he changes his mind, wants to meet you long term. Sure. What I'm telling you is a man approach to you is always sexual. So a lot of men most men that come to you nowadays are probably trying to get sex at all. Because a lot of women aren't meant for children nowadays. So a lot of men are just trying to get sex out of you completely now. A lot of men looking for just sexual attraction. That's it. So what I'm telling you is these men are lying to you. A lot of just like you never heard that you have less value as a woman with kids. Why? Because men lie to you. They make you give it all the value in the fucking world. And a lot of you deal with fucking losers who have less value than you. So he thinks and have you on a fucking pedestal.
Let's be clear.
It's a big.
Okay. Just because men lie to us don't mean we fall for it.
I'm not saying you do. I didn't say you did.
I understand where you're coming from because when I put up on this app, I know I draw sexual attention. So 9 times out of 10, I know a nigga is DMing me because he's trying to link and fuck. So we passed that point. After they fuck and they still together,
that was your job. So now
if they have sex with you.
Right. So now, again, if let's say, because a lot of women have different values of attraction, right? So let's say you do fuck.
I'm getting off at this at 1:32, y'all.
There's a bunch of men you gotta filter through for your fucking. I'm gonna let
y'all make sure y'all follow me. We do this Monday, Wednesday through Friday. Follow me.
We talked about this before. It's priority level, right? Like I said, you say that men only think about sex. That might be higher on their priority level, but is marriage not on that also on that list of their priority? So we put it higher when men don't put it as high, but it's still on there.
Right.
It's still on there. Yeah, it's still available. Correct?
I see that.
I'm asking for clarity. I'm asking for clarity.
Okay, yeah.
Right? So
that's possible. Yes, it's possible.
It may be third on their list. But my thing is, you always say if a man gets sex, you know he wants to marry. There's men that don't even get the sex and marry women, or engage or propose or do all of that, but prior to getting sex with them. There's women that men and women start off a relationship having sex in the beginning, stop it in the middle, and say, "Hey, we're gonna get to go know each other," and then end up in marriage. So you can't say sex is the only basis of why he chooses to marry.
I didn't say that.
This nigga, why you keep? What's your sign? You giving Taurus?
No.
What's your sign?
So, no, horoscopes are fucking stupid.
Okay, what's your sign?
For women to disqualify a man.
What's your sign?
September, whatever that is.
September,
whatever that is.
You're a Virgo?
I guess. What I'm telling you is, right?
Yes, he a robot.
Listen, what I'm telling you is.
Or Libra.
No. Horoscopes are pseudoscience. They're not fucking real. They're fucking fiction. Imagine he's saying, I robbed somebody. I robbed someone because I'm a fucking Scorpio. It sounds stupid. It's something that women use as an excuse. But listen, what I'm saying is.
Oh, God. I'm getting off this at 1:30.
Tolerate you. Men take you on dates. They tolerate you. They deal with you for sexual reasons. If you're not providing a man sex, guess what? The date stop. At a certain point, even a sugar daddy, right? Even a sugar daddy.
That is so not true.
For F-boys, it does.
Can I finish? Even for a sugar daddy, if you ain't fucking with the wild, the money stops. Any woman understands this. Men deal with women for sexual value. That's what women do with you. You get away with the shit you get away with because men are trying to fuck you. You're able to get men on your lives. Men that want to.
Yeah, lying ass Libra.
Trying to fuck you. Men are looking for sexual value. This is why women are born with value because men are looking for sex. A woman's sex is higher value than a man's attention.
I swear everything he's like, the correlation is all falls down to his baby mother. They hire on the bar to break down.
All I'm saying is,
y'all the key to use your power. If you know that they're only intended for sex, hold out until he show you something real. And if he don't, let him keep blowing and wait for the next one. Period. And I'm telling y'all from experience. Okay, I went through the whole game of the sex game and
it's all like the game. It's a game, and it's a bracket of people that play it. Let me tell you, there's people that got up out of that.
I don't believe in that because at the end of the day, it's relationships that last long or for just a one night stand. So if you're talking about waiting for a man hold out with your pussy, he could wait these months and fuck you and leave you.
Facts. I do it all the time. I do it all the time. Listen, here's the thing.
Why? And they'll do that on purpose. That's when I made them wait. Hold on. And they made them wait. They'll do that on purpose because you made them wait.
Go ahead, JP.
And then that's when, and see, that's the problem as women that we have. And that's where I'm going to agree with you on this point alone, right? We do the choosing. You can tell, like, us women, we've done plenty of time. Hold on. We have just ignored the red flags. We've seen that he on a BS before we even decide to sleep with him. We decided to do it anyway. We gotta get out. We gotta get out of our own damn way. When you see that dude is not giving you consistency, he's not persistent, shit not adding up. Why even sleep with him? Why you wasting another month, 2 months, 3, whatever in that situation? Women gotta stop doing that. So that's why I agree with Zeus on that part where we choose who we decide to lay down with. Yeah, if I'm dating a dude for 2 months and then all of a sudden all the nice compliments and the text messages starting to stop, why am I gonna say, you know what, if I sleep with him, maybe it'll start again? No, he showed me he wasn't true about that. He next, move on.
Here's the thing,
that's our problem. That's when we get effed up.
Here's the thing what Butter said. What Butter said is right though, right? What Butter said. What Butter said is kind of right though, right? The thing is,
I'm going to go get some wine after this.
I'm gonna tell you why, right? Because a man can fuck you the same day and still want to be with you. Right. But here's the thing, right? If a man thinks you a hoe, you a hoe no matter how long you make it wait. You should a hoe name wait. Let's say, oh wait, if a man think you a hoe, a man not gonna cuff you, you make him wait 2 years. You still think you a hoe that made him wait 2 years and he just ain't gonna cuff your ass. Yeah, you wasted your fucking time. That's all you're doing. What I'm telling you is, if a man likes you, wants to be with you, he's gonna be with you. The sex doesn't matter. The problem women think is, I'm gonna hold on sex. No, add value. When you add value, holding on sex is not necessary. Add value to that man's life. Come into that man's life and be worth something. Be an asset. There's a lot of women come to that man's life and become extractors. They take. They don't bring you to a man's life a lot of time nowadays. If you come into a man's life and adding value, he's gonna want to retain you. Because guess what? You take from being indispensable to now being indispensable.
The sex necessarily is not your value. That's the point, right? Right.
Yeah, correct. No, listen. Listen. For long term, you gotta bring more than sex. Yeah. Now, that's not what I was thinking about before was the attraction value to get attracted. Now, for long term, you gotta bring more than sex. But sex is one of the main things. This is why if a girl cheats on a man, it's a big fucking issue. Why? Because your biggest value is your sex. If you're giving it away, guess what? You give away most of your fucking value. You're worthless to me. You've been conquered by another man. There's a difference. So what I'm telling you is, sex is not the only value you need for marriage, but it's one of the main values men tolerate you for. If you're with a man, right, and you're giving him no sex, he's going to leave you eventually. Why? It's one of the things men look for.
Why I'm not fucking him? I'm going to leave him too. Why I'm not giving him no sex?
But for men, it's a big predicator. If you want to date with a guy, right? Women know
2 more minutes.
They're expecting sex at a certain point. Why? Because men look for sexual value. Women go on a date with a guy don't care about sex at all. We're very fucking different.
Yeah, so you got to right.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Think about it. What I just said was
he been contradicting himself the whole fucking law, bro. Like, come on. Like, how y'all didn't realize that? He will only be on point. He'll be on point to prove a point, but then be controversial and then try to bring it back, bro. Certain shit he said was on point, and certain shit he lost me. That's it. I ain't. If it don't apply, let it fly. If it apply, let it apply. You feel me? That's it. Whatever works for you, works for you. You feel me? That's all I can say.
Listen, ladies.
He married. JP is married.
JP what? Listen, ladies. Come on my podcast.
Single giving advice.
Come on my podcast, y'all.
Yes, y'all follow his podcast. We definitely gonna get him back up here. I'm gonna see y'all on Wednesday. Thank y'all for tuning in. Today was fucking heavy. Let me bring y'all down. I don't see no my shit froze up. Y'all make sure y'all follow me for real. On this shit. All right, boo. Make sure y'all follow me on this shit. We do this every morning, 9:30 in the motherfucking morning. I am fucking exhausted. One thing I would say is that Zeus have a very good point. There are a lot of men that really aligns with his ideology. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of women that align with his ideology. You feel me? So I want to say if that shit applies, let it motherfucking apply. Okay? If it don't, go find you a man that it applies for. So I see y'all on motherfucking Wednesday. Later. I got a fucking headache. Later. I got a fucking headache. Oh, God. Ciao.